Hey Beck, how are you doing on this lovely, lovely evening? What is it for you? Morning, afternoon? I don't know. Alex, what is going on? Anything? Taking notes, huh? Mandy was supposed to come around, so we'll see. I have some company coming in probably 3 hours. So I figured I might just have a live stream. Ooh, good for you. Good for you. Where you going? Anywhere exciting? Or just a vacation home? I don't know. I'm not sure. Alex, you want a link? I would be happy to give you one. Yes, no, maybe so. So you can tell us where you're going. Neither one of you told me I had that open all that time. You dirty rats. You're going to what? Okay, let me give it to you. I must have it somewhere, right? I'm not sure. All right, so talk to each other for a minute or whoever comes in, and I'm going to invite you. Alrighty, done deal. Did you get it? Did you get it? Am I too loud? I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Do I sound too loud, Alex, or what?
Nah, it's okay.
Are you sure? Because I can turn it down.
No, it's okay.
All right, because I don't want to blast anybody.
Nah, it's okay.
So, where are you going?
I'm thinking about going to Corpus, and then I'm gonna go to Harlingen and Bronzeville. I'll go visit some of my family members over there.
Nice. Hi, Courtney. So, you're going to, every time I hear Corpus Christi, you know who I think of?
Selena.
Yes, I do. Poor Selena, that dirty, crazy woman. Can you imagine? She was like, what, younger than you?
Yeah. That's way before my time, but I got to know Selena because of my aunts and my cousins and stuff.
Oh, I loved her music. You didn't like it?
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they always play it at parties and stuff. We'll get together and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty amazing.
she had it going on.
Yeah,
She
she did.
did. Her life got cut way too short. So
Yeah,
do tell
yeah.
what you thinking
Listen,
about all the wackiness.
man, it's all trash, man. It's all trash. Everybody wants a shit show, man. It's trash. Yeah, I decided not to go back to Sammy's stream. Yeah, I know she don't care, but fuck that.
Yeah,
It's,
she incites people.
yeah, like I said, people are always gonna give her a pass. So I don't give a fuck.
I know, I know. I'm not, well, you got somebody right here, buddy. I'm not giving her a pass.
Yeah, a lot of people do, but like I said, I don't. She can do whatever she wants. It's her channel, and
Yep.
I have the option not wanting to go over there. Whatever. It is what it is.
Yeah,
I
I
wish
do.
I wish her well. I just wish that she would understand. How it makes all them people feel. But
Um,
it's but
it's
like I
not
said,
that she doesn't understand. It's that she comes first and she's very controlling.
You know,
She understands 100%.
yeah, Brana girl made a good point because she said that she only had like 9 viewers at a time, this morning, and then when she started acting a fool, she had over 100.
That's
So
right.
she knows what she's doing, like I said, I just can't condone that kind of behavior. I would be a hypocrite, if I did, because the shit that's happened to me and my girls, the way they've been discriminated against me, the way that I've been discriminated against, I would be a hypocrite to go in there and act like nothing happened. So I have some kind of morals and character as a man that I'm not gonna allow myself to go in there anymore. I don't wish her any harm or nothing like that. It just I don't agree with it, and that's it.
I hear what you're saying 100%. And to me, what you just said, you just hit the nail right on the head because it is hypocritical. And no, people that are over there, I'm just going to say this. Hi, Haywood. People that that go over there, if any other person acted like that, they'd be all on it,
Yeah.
but oh, it's Sammy. She's going through stuff. It's like, get a grip. She goes through stuff because she has to. Hello. Back on? No back on? Oh no. Alex, can you hear me? Oh, you can hear me. I That was my internet. That is not my microphone. Where did Alex go? Alex. Where'd you go? Courtney, you can hear me, hon? I don't know what happened to Alex. That's terrible. Haywood. No. Hello. Hello. Oh, you can hear me. Then what happened to Alex? He dropped out. Can you get back on, Alex? Courtney, what are you doing? What is going on with you? Anything? Nothing. You still here, Alex? Yeah. Okay, this is entirely strange. Now, I don't know if people can hear me or not. Hello. Hello. Well, Jessica, here is the thing. Um, Mandy had wanted to come back on, and you guys don't get along. So if she doesn't come in a few minutes, I will absolutely link you. But it doesn't make sense if you know what I mean. You're gonna argue. Haywood, what have you been doing? Did you see all that nonsense over there? Jesse, I saw you, Jessica. Tell her right straight where it was. Oh, you're cooking. What you cooking? Thank you, Jessica. Alex dropped out. Stewie has left the building. I don't know why. But I saw you, Jessica. What I was just saying was, you know, I don't think Sammy ever had any kind of edges, so I don't know why she's trying to be edgy now. And but she didn't have the viewers, so she had no one, so she had to start the crazy stuff. Oh, she put symbols on her face that, you know, most people would think is a swastika, and she's trying to say that it's not. She is. You're right, Jessica. You are right. She's always been, she has always been that way. That's just how she rolls. Um, and she's trying to say, Courtney, that it's a peace symbol on her face. Well, I guess way, way, way back, there is a peace symbol that looks just like that, but there's extra parts of it that she didn't put on there. Come back up, Alex. Come on back up. Hi, Miss Ratty. Hi, brown-eyed girl. You're just absolutely right. You said the same thing I did, brown-eyed. She did that all for views because she's not really getting them on her own. So, hi, little sweetie. The same exact symbol exists in Hinduism. Yes, but the fact remains she absolutely did it for the views, for the controversy. That's what she does. You know, let's face it, she wasn't getting anybody just for her own personality. And she started to like it. And I got to tell you all something. She's acting like she's all tired again. So, you know, it's kind of funny to me. That's her business, but don't try to lie. You know, Alex, you can't use the same. Oh, well, oh, that's right. I'll do it again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought I. And Jessica, I'm going to send that link. So, like I said, in a few minutes, if she doesn't come up, she needs to get offline and spend some time with her family. Yeah. Yes. Girl, yes. She's never going to.
Hello.
Hello. You are back. Um,
I thought that I had lost Wi-Fi, but I guess it was your microphone or something. So I just,
no, it was my Wi-Fi.
oh yeah, it was something. So
Oh, okay.
I just logged
Sammy
off.
is asleep. Yeah, yeah. It looked like she was, you know.
I think Jessica said she wanted a link. Did you see the message?
I did see the message. However, before I came online, Mandy had asked, so I didn't want to have them
Okay.
both up here at the same time because,
Okay. No problem. No problem.
yeah, it won't work out. But if Mandy doesn't get in contact soon,
Oh,
then
yeah.
I will definitely give her.
Okay. You gotta let me know because I have Mandy blocked. I think on my other account. I don't know if in this account. I think I have her blocked on my other account. I'm not sure.
Oh, do you feel funny with her coming up here?
No. We just had a misunderstanding a while back, and I mean we still talk and stuff, but I don't want no kind of communication with her like as far as in private and stuff like that. I mean we still talk in DMs or whatever, but not on DMs on comment section and stuff like
Oh,
that. But
okay.
as far as me having a private conversation with her again, I'm not for that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. I
It's
just
nothing.
don't want to make anybody that I have as a guest feel uncomfortable, you or anyone.
Completely fine with her. Like I said, for me to avoid problems again, I just don't want, I don't want to be in private with her in the conversation. That's it, you know.
Okay. All right.
It's just out of,
And
keep things, civil, That's it.
okay. Alex, what do you think about Sammy putting on a swastika?
I heard, who said that?
Little sweetie?
Like I said, I mean, it's her channel. She can do whatever she wants, but I don't think it's right. And like I said, I'm not gonna go back to that. I'm not gonna go back to. I am subscribing. I'm not going back to her because, like I said, the shit that has happened to me, like the way they've been racially discriminated me, and for me to go back there, like I said, it'd be hypocritical of me, to go, to do that kind of shit. So I mean, she could do whatever she wants. Like I said, I just hope she understands what she did. I just, like I said, I don't hate her for it, but I'm not gonna go back there.
Yeah. Hi, Kayla Renee and little sweetie and Shanna. Shanna B says she's asleep now. Yeah, that's what she needs to be. Um, Little sweetie, can you see the chat? No.
Now I can see it now.
Oh, okay.
Hello,
Um,
Brian. Michael.
Kayla Renee, the point is, hon, is she did it deliberately to incite people, and that's not okay. She can say whatever she wants. My opinion is she does things to incite people. That's exactly what she does. And she has no edges. So she needs to stop with that, she's an older woman now, Just stop because it's not happening for her.
Hello, everybody in the chat. Shana, Mumu, Courtney, my girl, Brown Eye Girl, Miss Patty. Who else is there? Haywood, Courtney.
Vanessa.
No, it's not Vanessa. It's Vanis, Vancy or something like that. It's not Vanessa.
Vanessa, she's doing what?
It's not. That's not her name. It's not Vanessa. It's Van. Look, check it out. Everybody calls her Vanessa, but I don't think that's her name.
Yeah, Vanessa, it says. But she had Vanessa before. What is your name? Is it Vanessa or Vanessa?
I think it's Vanessa. I'm not sure.
I don't, yes, we don't want to be rude and quiet something, that you're not.
I think she's already used to it.
I know, poor Vanessa. And anybody that goes into Sammy's, do you think that she just gets your name wrong accidentally? No. She does that on purpose to, like, you're beneath me. I know that's what she does. She's not fooling me for a second. Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Little sweetie, like you say, like some of the comments that they're directed towards me, I don't care, because I'm a troll myself. What bothers me is whenever they bring my family, and that's the only thing. Like I said, like some of the racist jokes, I don't mind. Like sometimes I make fun of myself and stuff like that. But if you make a racist joke out of malice, it's it's kind of fucked up. But if you say like, if I know you and we're talking, and a racist joke doesn't bother me. It's just when you bring my family into it, it's when it's kind of fucked up.
Yes. And she tried to, when Unitonica was good for her, or she thought she was good for her channel, she, she had her over there. But the point was, she said, no, I promise, I'm not going to have Nick come back. Now, I don't know a lot about Nick, and from what I've heard, I don't think I really care to. However, she had him right back there. You know what I mean? She said, no, I won't do that anymore. And she did, because she happens to think he's the controversial one. Do you know what I mean? So that's exactly what she's doing. She just, I don't know. I can't believe I've said this like all along. I just can't believe people have no clue that that's what she really is like. Like, people buy her stuff hook, line, and sinker. And it's like, for real? Because she's
Cool.
a nasty person. She's
Can you see
nasty. She's mean.
Coco?
She's rude.
Can you see the chat? Momo said somebody like you blocked her that she's not coming back, or can you see that?
No, oh, you're talking about over on Sammy's channel, right?
I don't know. I think she's talking to you. I'm not sure. I'm kind of lost. Just want
Yeah,
to make.
I don't think she's talking to me. Why would I block her? She's right here.
No, she said. I don't know. I guess I don't know who she's talking to. I don't know.
Oh, no,
Oh,
because she said farther up, I'm sorry, I haven't read all the comments. And she threatens to block me as a punishment for a day or so.
okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I didn't want to get shit fucked up.
No, 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 no. That's okay. Yeah. Like, what is, you block somebody, you block them. And that's what she does. How about that? It's a power driven thing. She gives people wrenches, then she takes them away, and then she acts like they're crazy. She gaslights people. That's called gaslighting. She'll give them, oh, my YouTube family, and if you got a wrench, you're good here, and blah, blah, blah. And then she takes it away. And then they get insulted, and she acts like they're crazy.
Yeah.
It's only a wrench. It's like, get out of here. Why give people a wrench and then take it back just because you feel like it? And
It's
then
just,
try to act like they're the ones that have a problem. Nah, come on.
but you
We're
but,
all adults who's, just like Jessica said, we're not little kids.
but you see, but if you look at the chat, if you look at the chat and some of the comments that the people make, they like the shit show, like, oh, you're not doing anything wrong. This and like, what the fuck,
That's
like,
right. That's
you know,
right.
as long as
I
as
want
long
to see.
as long as
Yes,
there's conflict and drama, some people don't give a fuck. They just gonna keep watching, That's
they
what
are.
we are the ones that are responsible too, because we're the ones that are watching the shit show, and if we're the ones showing up and supporting this shit, it's our fault too. So, like I said, I unsubscribe. I don't have nothing against her. Like I said, I just when I say I don't watch nobody or I'm subscribed, I'm done with that person, and that's
No,
simple.
and listen, Alex, say it the way it is. You don't
Exactly.
agree with the foul behavior, and it shouldn't be agreed with.
Yeah, exactly, Mumu.
And they do. They want to see, yeah, well, I don't. You know what I mean? Mine was taken, Kayla Renee says, mine was taken for saying, wow, bye, Sammy. When she said that stuff about the Suboxone. Yes. Well, because how dare you? How dare you? Say something against her. And that's what happens. And people over there, once she gets angry or something, they act like they're afraid of her or something.
Yeah. One thing
Hi,
too, like
Joe.
one thing too that I kind of see it was fucked up because that guy Big Easy, she's supposed to love him, and he's black, right?
That's right.
And look at all the shit that Nick's been saying, all that shit, all that like spamming the N word and all kinds of shit, and then to have that dude on panel, it's kind of, I mean, to me, it's like it's kind of fucked up, kind of slap in the face to Big Easy, Just the same thing with Mandy, she says that she loves Mandy and whatever they go back and forth, whatever. But still, she has that guy on panel, the ones that's being harassing her, and she, you know what I'm saying. So it's like she doesn't give a fuck about nobody else, and like I said, like she doesn't give a fuck about herself. I mean, what makes you think that she's gonna give a fuck about somebody online?
That's right. That's right. And, people, I'm the one who's been, pretty vocal about, because everybody's like, no, don't talk about kids. But, I'm not talking about a child in a negative manner. I'm talking about her parenting skills. And I'll say it right out there. I've said it over and over again. She has none, none, none. The very least that she needs is parenting classes. And at the most, whatever will be, because you don't throw stuff in a child's face and then smack her in the head where her head hits the wall, which Sammy admitted that. And she said that was what? When she was 8. I don't believe that. And I believe that was a minor incident that she could come up with. That's what I think. Because if you think for 1 second she's going to tell you things she's really done, you are mistaken.
Shana, he was there. He was instigating all the shit. He was cheering everything on.
And she was following right along with him.
Yeah.
So she can do her thing. Mumu says they're afraid of her. Not sure why though. She's a effing big mouth joke. What's she gonna do? Call him a nasty name for real? Even if she was up in somebody's face, she thinks she's all that. Where a grown adult thinks she's ridiculous.
But see,
You're ridiculous. You don't have basic coping skills, and that's why she should have went to rehab.
yeah, I never watched Sammy really. I like when I met Sammy, she was on drugs and stuff like that. So I asked somebody in the community back then because when I was making videos and I was like, what's wrong with this guy? Is she trolling or is she really sick? And she's like, no, she's really going through something. So I made a decision not to post her in my channel because I didn't want no kind of negativity going at her. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then when I left, when I kind of stopped making videos and I left for a couple of days, that was the only thing that I was watching because Irish Marie and Mumu and everybody was fighting, so it was kind of like a train wreck, and I was kind of drawn into it. And
And
then I,
that's what she's hoping for. But there comes a time when it's really has to end. You have to dehydrate somebody, like you said in the beginning, Alex. You just, if you keep watching, then you're part of that
yeah,
problem, whether they think so or not, whether it's YouTube or not, you
it's
know.
just it's the same
Nola
thing.
says she attacked a poor innocent prepper for no reason, just jealousy. She
It's
had
just
a loyal subscriber. Yep,
it's the same thing with Mama Bear. Everybody complains about Mama Bear, but if you keep watching, she's still gonna have the support and she's still gonna have the views, so she's still gonna be around. You know what I'm saying?
that's right. That's right. And if, my thing is, see, Mama Bear doesn't have a young child. Sammy does.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I own it, I've been owning it, then you're really something wrong with you to support that when you know that because of YouTube, she's neglecting her daughter. But, I can't tell other people what to do. They'll do what they want to do. But
Yeah.
that's just my opinion.
Yeah, like I said, people want to see a shit show. I'm responsible for it too. Like I
Yeah.
said, when I stopped watching all the drama and I stopped posting shit, like that was my main two channel. I would go in there like fucking. I will be at work. I'll be at lunch. I'll be, because it's the women fighting back and forth sometimes just like a train wreck. But
Yeah.
like I said, some of the shit was way out of line, and I was like, what the fuck, and like.
I
This
know. And you know what was funny, Alex? Everybody kept saying how mean I was and how rotten. It was like, for real? Are you blind? Are you not seeing this? Or you're similar.
Well, they see a woman in recovery trying to get her life together, I guess, in recovery, going through problems, and then they see you, pointing out the shit that she's doing, and of course, they're gonna think you're a bully, But I know
Yeah,
I see you, I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't ever, like I said, like me, I don't ever like to get in between the drama. I enjoy the drama. Don't get me wrong, but I don't ever get in between because like let's put this for instance, right? I love Irish Marie, and I met Irish Marie a long time ago, right? And
yeah,
one time Irish Marie was fighting with Mumu, and then some kids were involved, right? And I was like, fuck, I was passionate because because I'm a father myself, so I said something to Mumu, and me and Mumu got into this big argument. And then a couple of months later, Mumu and Irish Marie are friends, and I'm the one left out. Now, what the fuck? And I learned my lesson. I was like, nah, I'm never gonna do it. I apologized to Mumu, and we talk and whatever, but I'm never gonna do it again, unless it's like for my ride or die or somebody that I really really care for. But other than that, I ain't saying shit.
I hear you. For me, my thing is once that I really saw what she was like, and it was pretty early in the game. It doesn't take long to figure her out. Well, apparently for me, it didn't. Other people, it took a while. But I've seen people like her. I have been around people like her. And, I didn't like it. I don't want any part of it. And you haven't seen me go back because I'm not going back.
But you know what? I seen Sammy like when she was off the drugs, and like she was real rational. Like she was like she had some common sense. Like she was real nice. But then she turns into something like what the fuck, Like I said, I don't judge. Like I said, I just like it's my decision not to go back there. I don't like she could do whatever she wants on her channel. It's up to
Right.
her. That's about it.
That's right. And I agree with Nola Flowers. Anyone who's serious about recovery will be off social media for at least 6 weeks. And in her case, it would have to be longer because the social media contributes to her negative behavior. So, it makes no sense. You have a young child, so don't do that. And then she, her daughter's giving the finger and cursing, and, she's all okay with that. That's not okay. Why? Do you want your daughter to grow up that way with no manners and have people look at her like, she's not good enough? No, you want people to look at her like she's a productive, respectable young lady. You're not helping her to get that way.
Yeah, a couple of years ago when I got separated, whatever, I was kind of doing not I was never into drugs or drinking. I was just fucking around and doing a lot of shit in the streets and stuff. And
Yeah.
I wasn't taking care of my responsibilities. And my dad's like, my dad told me, because I would never, I wouldn't change. I was doing whatever I was doing, and my dad told me, he goes, you gotta set the example, because if you act like a thug, your girls are gonna bring a thug home, when they grow up. So you gotta set the example, and be a man, and so that way your girls pick good guys whenever they're grown, and that's what made me change, But like I said, yeah, that kind of behavior with the little girl, it's it's not funny,
No, and it's really truly damaging her future because kids, they look to their parents as role models,
Exactly,
and
exactly.
she doesn't care. She doesn't. And it's like, okay, so then you're proving to the world that you really don't care how your daughter grows up, and they can try to explain it away, but I don't believe it.
Especially girls. Girls are a lot smarter when they're a lot smarter than boys, and they soak up everything, every kind of information. Like my little girl, my little one, my 6-year old. Oh my god, she fucking dude. She's a little troll. She can like she'll troll me with my own words, she's like what I'm saying. Like she pays attention to everything that I do, and if I tell her not to do something, she'll be like, "Well, you do it too," like, oh, so you always gotta set the example.
You do, because let me tell you, and then when they get to be teenagers and
Oh,
they get even more, they're more mature, they're more intelligent, then they're like, well, you're a hypocrite.
Yep. And
And
with
what
me,
you gonna say? Because
I have a lot of payback because my mom always told me because like I know a lot of people say, oh, you're a respectable guy, and you're nice and sweet, but I wasn't like this. I put my parents through a lot of shit. Especially when I got my girl pregnant, and then I had another pregnancy, and then I was doing a lot of shit, right? So I put my
yeah,
mom through a lot of shit, and my mom always told me, when you have your own kids, motherfucker, you're gonna know what I went through, and it's like right now I look at my girls, and just like my little girl doesn't want to eat my cooking, and she's already making me feel bad. I can only imagine when they bring somebody home and when they start dating and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh
when you
man.
think that person is going to hurt your daughter, yeah, it gets harder. You never. I think you never, ever, ever not worry about your kids, even when they're adults. It's just different concerns. And
Yeah,
that gets harder because, you don't get to reparent them. You know what I mean? What you
yeah,
do when they're younger affects their behaviors and how they act out and what they do, and it does. And Sammy's got to go, in my opinion. She can do whatever she wants, but she doesn't get the right to do the things that she does. She thinks I don't know, she's got a control issue. She's got I don't want any part of her. Mumu says now she's gonna sleep all day, then wake up and stream all night and do it all over again. Yeah, she will. And then she'll say, well, I paid attention to my daughter. Really? She doesn't even know how to get her daughter to go to school. She said her daughter got earbuds sent to her and she refused to go to school. You can't handle an 11-year-old. You
yeah,
get those earbuds. I'd be like, you're going to get your ass to school where you belong or you'll never see these earbuds. It's simple.
yeah.
What are you going to do? Nola Flowers said, explain how she dragged Tessie. Oh, she was foul. I think most people saw that video, Nola, where she just all of a sudden decided to target Homestead Tessie. And in my opinion, I have to say, I don't care for Homestead Tessie, but she used her and she targeted her so she could have more views. That's what she did. She's all about the views. You know how she always says, I don't care about it? She cares about it. Courtney says, especially kids who grow up with a rough home life. They know what's up a lot more than adults give them credit for.
Yeah.
They do. Let me tell you something, and this is from personal experience. You can think your kid is on a video game. Your kid can look like they're so engrossed in it, they're not paying attention to what you're saying. They know everything you're saying.
No, because they're clever, very clever.
Yes, they are. You gotta love them. You really do. And Jessie says, and her daughter watches her crazy live streams because she walks in and out. Yes, she does. She does. She said her daughter was watching stuff and she acted like she was shocked. She was watching the movie It. All she's got to do is watch you acting a fool with stuff on your face, saying you're going to assault people with your fist. I don't want to say the word, but
Oh yeah,
remember that? Like,
yeah, yeah.
her daughter's hearing this stuff. So what do you think she's going to say? It's just, I don't know. I don't want any part of it. Miss Ratty, my kids are my life. Most of us, most good parents, their kids are their lives. Look, Alex, you said yourself, I'd change it all for mine.
I had to. I had to.
Yep, it's just a responsible thing to do.
And then it took me a while. Don't get me wrong, because like when I had my kids, I was real young. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
it took me a while. And but at least I changed. I changed for the better, and I'm trying to be a better dad. That's it. I did change, but like I said, I've never had a problem with drugs or drinking, all that shit. I was just out there fucking doing shit that I wasn't supposed to, and fucking around, and not
Yeah.
being, not taking care of my responsibilities. But it's the same thing. I was immature and not taking care of my responsibilities.
And now, now you do. And that's what people do. They get a certain age and they come to the realization that, you know what? It's not all about me. But that is a person who's stable. She's not, and she never will be. So, because people have tried to make me feel guilty. Don't you feel bad? Blah, blah, blah. No, I feel bad for her daughter. That's who I feel bad for, period. That's it. You
Yeah.
know, you got choices. We all have choices. You make the wrong choices, it's on you. It is. When she went the first time, and everybody thinks, and again, this is my opinion, she's been using a lot more than people think she has. The other day she passed out. What did she act like? She had an out of body experience or something. Give me a break. you know?
Like I said, I haven't been watching Sammy for long. Like I said, I will go in there every once in a while, but I never, like, when I had the channel, I would never watch anything that I didn't record because it was too time consuming. I barely had enough time to watch what I post, and everybody going live at the same time. I never really understood. I never went to Sammy until, like I said, until I stopped posting and I started going there. It's just because of the train wrecks, everybody was fighting and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't. At that time, she wasn't really on drugs. She was already, like, on rehab, whatever, home rehab, whatever. I don't know, but
So she
yeah,
says,
I don't know anything about that. Like I say, I don't make no judgment. Like I said, I don't know. I don't judge. But like I said, that's it. Like I said, I don't know.
no, you're okay. You're okay.
Yeah, yeah, I don't want to come
I'm
off like
just
I'm
a
judging.
realist.
You want to
That's
come off
what
like
I
I'm
think.
judging or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I just, like I said, what I think is I'm not going back there, and then that's it. I don't judge her. I don't blame her. I don't. She can do whatever she wants. Like I said, she has the right to do whatever she wants, but there's gonna be consequences to what she does. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yes, 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 absolutely. Anytime anyone says anything about her needing to spend time with her child, she always says her daughter has two parents. Yeah, she does. She does. And Haywood says, no, she doesn't. She has one parent, the other isn't present. Do you ever hear? I never hear, well, they went to the beach today, they went to the park today, they did this today. No, you don't hear that. Whatever. You know what I mean? So for me, whoever wants to defend that, go ahead, do your thing, but don't think I'm going to. You know what I mean? I'm not usually, I'm a realist. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just real. It's not that I'm trying to be extremely mean, but I am real and I see it for what it is, and it's disgusting. It's just how it is. Vinny is a joke. He's high off his head, too. Oh, her husband. Sammy's a 40-year-old drawn on her face, talking nonsense for attention. Yes, she is.
did you ever get that Generation production guy come after you?
Yes,
She did, huh?
I did. I blocked.
I heard he's a big bully.
He spammed one of my videos. I kid you not, he wrote at least 20 some comments. And it was like, at first I'm like, comment away because you're just putting my video in the algorithm. And then it was just like, oh, shut up. You know,
Mhm.
just stop it. He did make an apology video, and whatever.
The trolls may have to pay him a visit then.
Purple Belt Karate. Hello. She had 8 viewers. She instantly went to 40. She knew exactly what she's doing. Yes. Yep. Stronger every day generation is truly autistic. I do. That's why I never, you know,
Hey, Mary.
in in my opinion, it is what it is because hi Mary, uh personality disorder is something different than like a mental illness. It just is. And they're ingrained, deeply ingrained behaviors, and it's very, very difficult for them to change. And chances are, if they're not willing to work on themselves, and she is not, that they will never change.
What happened to Mandy? She coming up here? Get Mumu Mat out here. That way you can hear what she has to say. Stewie
Yeah,
got a link.
that's true. Let me just check.
Stewie got a link.
Yeah, so she can.
No, I'm reading what Mary said. Hello, Nola Flowers. Stronger every day. Purple Bell Karate. It wasn't 8 viewers. It was 9. Shauna B. Mary C. Welcome to High Street. Why you support that guy, I would never understand, but whatever. Kyla. I already said that.
Just, I'm gonna send it to you. Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Nola Flowers.
Where is she?
Oh,
Jessica.
she's in Australia, but she's in the chat.
Oh, you're fooling me. Let me see. Jess, put your email in there because I wanted reality check. Hello. I wanted your email anyway. So just give me your email.
Hello, reality check.
You know reality check? She's from back in the Joy Sparkle days.
I don't know. Like I said, I came into the community. Oh man, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe about 9 months ago, 8, 10 months ago, and like I said, I found the community by accident. I found Mama Bear, and I just fell down a rabbit hole. But like I said, I don't like on this side of the town, like Greenie G, like all the Australian girls, like all the people. I never knew about them until like recently.
You didn't tell the truth. What did you think about me in the beginning?
I
I
didn't.
already know.
No. I didn't. I look. I always like whenever I had the channel, I always had to have respect for other creators. That way they can let me post their shit or whatever. But it was genuine. For the most part, I did have to kiss a little ass sometimes. That way they like Mama Bear. I know like Mama Bear and Rebecca and some of them I had to kick their ass. That way they can let me post some of the shit. But I always had respect for other creators because the creators put themselves out there, and you're gonna get a lot of criticism, and you got to be strong. And so I always had respect for everybody. It doesn't matter. Anybody that voices their opinion, I always had respect for them.
Me, I just, you know what? I find it difficult. Thank you, Miss Ratty. I find it difficult when people are just uh, when they're truly being hypocrites.
I never hated your ass, Mary.
Aw, Mary. Why would anybody hate to marry Stewie?
I know. I just thought that it was weird, like the relation that Lucy and her had, and but that's none of my problem. Like I said, I don't get in between because then I get in between and I say something, and then they become friends, and I'm the one that looks like an idiot.
You said that
And it's true.
before.
It's true. It's true. You like I said, I stay out of it. But anyway, my name gets dragged. Like I'm gonna be here, and then people gonna be like, "Oh, he was over there saying shit." Like I said, nah, I'm not saying nothing. I'm just here chilling.
That's that's the thing too. whether Sammy likes it or not, there are people that watch her that watch me. Oh well,
Oh yeah, yeah.
like that's just that.
Mary,
Those are the
Mary,
breaks.
I did I was kind of upset at you, and that's not that I didn't like you, it's just that I didn't like you would encourage some of the behavior like Unitanka and Nick. I know Nick's a dickhead and stuff, but Unitanka did kind of fucking antagonize him a little bit and stuff like that. So I didn't respect none of that stuff. But it's okay. We like I said, we all make mistakes, whatever. But that was about it. I never had a problem with you.
Who, me?
I'm talking to Mary.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I,
Well,
I I always enjoy your sense of humor and your comments. That's.
I could do it again, Jess. I can't find it. Oh,
Jessica Jordan 64.
I see it. I
I
see
hope that's not the year you were born.
that. Ah, that would be minor.
Blah 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 blah. I like your accent, Joe, but don't say that I'm blah 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 blah. East Coast lady, I hope your husband doing good. Hope you're doing good.
East Coast lady. All right.
Of course I do, brown eyed girl. You know you're my girl.
Oh, I think she's a sweetie. And she says it. That's what I like too. Like, she says how she feels instead of,
You have to respect that. You have to respect that. Brown eyed girl, she's not just about looks. Like she's really really gorgeous, but like she says it like it is. But like I said, she has a softer side. She's a sweetheart. Don't let
yeah.
her fool you. Don't let her fool you.
You want to come up, brown eyed girl? Put your email in. I'll send you one. Might as well since we're all here now.
I'm glad East Coast lady.
All right, let me see. I'm waiting for, oh,
Of course, girl.
see, you people don't, yeah. And if they're listening to everybody else and don't listen to the person themselves, they have no idea. What do you mean, nope? Are you going to put your email up here so I can send you the link? I
You
can't see chat.
you can if you hit the home menu and go back. Just all you gotta do is pause the YouTube application but you can't mute the call. That's it. Nope, she don't want one.
Come on, girl. Why not?
She says she only goes on panel with people that have like 300 and 400 people in the chat.
No, she didn't.
That's just joking.
Alex, I tried them on my cheap cell. So what? We don't care. Red Feather,
Hello, Red Feather.
how are you? I have not seen you in a while. Not in a while. I saw a spirit assault over there on Sammy's chat. I was stunned. Jessica, I sent you.
Jessica, she added me on the call. She didn't send me a link.
I
She
just
just
I
she
just invited her.
Okay, yeah, cause she added me on the call. I can't send the link.
No, that's how I'm gonna do it from now. I'm just gonna add people through the invite through the chat. So check your email. You got the link. You got the invite. East Coast lady, tell brown eyed girl I said hello.
It's okay, bro. We all make mistakes. I make mistakes too. We all make mistakes. We're not nobody perfect. The thing is that we have to learn from them. We keep doing the same shit over and over, over and over and over. That's when it's fucked up.
That's right. That's when it's a pattern of behavior. It's not an isolated incident. It's just how you are. Red Feather, yes, I am good. What time is it where you are, Red Feather? She figured out how to play on recovery,
It's working.
community, emotions. Yes, Nola. See, Nola's got her too. She's got her number. She does. Come
I
on,
bet
Jeff, we're waiting for you.
I bet John's in here taking screenshots. Still recording.
John.
Yeah, the guy that hangs out over there at Sammy's.
Oh, yeah. I have to say, I do kind of feel sorry for him
Why?
because everybody does pick on him.
He puts himself in the middle of the shit. He likes he's whatever.
But Alex,
Like I
maybe
know
he's
I'm in the
not like we are. Do you get what
yeah
I'm saying?
yeah, but like you see, like me, I'm in the middle of the shit too, right? Like with the recordings and the video. But like I say, I for a long time I never spoke my mind. I never said anything. I would just post and post, and there was a lot of shit. Like I think the first time that I spoke on something was like when well, I don't even want to speak on that, but like I say, I try to keep everything to myself. But then when I started speaking, is when I started getting a lot more hate.
Really?
Yeah, but like I said, if you're gonna be in the middle of it, you're gonna have to take it, especially if you're instigating. Like I'm in the middle of it, but I keep my mouth shut. But he's in there and he's like, "Oh, I saw audio and I got the screenshots in front of everybody." And then he says, "Oh no, no, I lost him on the phone." And he gets Sammy riled up. He's not as fucking. He's not a. Don't let him fool you.
No, I know he was full of shit when he was saying he had screenshots and he didn't. He didn't have any screenshots. He was like, I have it and I know. It's
You
like,
can go
yeah, well,
one, man.
where is it? Cough it up, honey. But he couldn't.
I just made a comment. Like I said, I like me personally, I would never support that guy. Somebody that says that a 9-year old. No, I don't even want to speak on that guy. He's fucking disgusting. But whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. And when you make videos about people, it doesn't necessarily mean like most of my videos about neutral people, there was only two people on here that I really didn't care for on this platform, that I set my sights on in a way. And that is
No,
Sammy
we're
and
not talking.
Joy Sparkle. And it's a fact. All my other videos were even a lot of my Sammy and Joy videos. They were not biased. They were showing just what they said themselves. And if you happen to like that person, you get upset by it. But it's like too bad. They said it themselves. If you don't like it and you get that upset, you always have the option to get to skipping, get out. Don't watch it. It's not like I'm saying this one's this, effing. I on a stream is a different story. I get a little more. But my videos, if you watch my videos, like about John Daly or Peter Mon or any of those, even John Cookian, they were all very fair, all of them.
I don't know any of them guys.
Yeah, but I mean, I've done many videos on people. That's just what you do. That's what people do. They do commentary. And if you don't like it, then don't put personal stuff out. To me, it's like so simple. It is. If you don't want the whole world to comment on your life situation or how you live, don't deliberately put it all out there because then you're asking for that.
Yeah, like I said, you put your shit out there, people would turn. I mean, use shit against you.
They do. And, the stuff, if you incite people deliberately, and that's what Sammy does. She's inciting. So,
You know,
you
like
want it for views, so now you have it. You wanted the attention, now you have it. Just like that whole thing, I don't know who in the side chat here saw her pull that stunt with Megan Fox. Why do you think she was telling Megan she had all those pictures of Michelle?
I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, well, I saw it. She was just doing it because she wanted to start something, and she did. Like, see, she talks to me all the time. I don't like people like that, you know? I just don't. You don't do that just for the sake of starting something so you can have a view. Courtney, did you see that or no? The other day I heard him say your name. I went, no, Courtney, you are not in there. She wasn't, though. So, Alex, did you ever figure out the chicken?
Not really. I have I have a bed with my little girl. I have to learn how to ride the hoverboard for a little bit, and then she's gonna eat my cooking. But I already fucking busted my ass. I posted a video. I almost fucking broke the fucking wall. I put a hole through the wall. It's really hard to fucking try to figure that thing out, but I'm gonna get it.
I saw that video, guys. You gotta check out his video. That was funny. You know what it is? Because whether we like to admit it or not, none of us are 14. When you're 14 years old and I don't know, you have more, I don't know, movement or something.
I'm just doing it to prove a point because, like I said, my little girl trolls me for everything. I don't expect her to eat my cooking, but I do. I'm gonna show her that I can do it because she's like, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. I'm like, okay, I can. You can't do it. I'm like, I can.
And that's what you do too. And there's the lesson right there to her.
Yeah, but
Don't let nobody tell you you can't.
yeah, but I feel like she's not here. She's already home. She's supposed to be getting home, I guess, in a few hours. They went to San Antonio over the weekend. She went to Mexico with my parents. She got back on Thursday, and then Friday morning she went to San Antonio. And then next week I have my week. So next week my phone's gonna be completely off, no YouTube or nothing.
That's right. That's right. And Nola said, you hear this? Alex, you need to let the ladies give you recipes. Honey, I can make red rice. I can make a slam and spaghetti sauce. I can help you out with that.
But no, you can go to YouTube and watch the videos, but like the videos are so like when you watch the videos, they look so simple. But then when you get the cooking shit, like when you start cooking, it's not as easy.
No, you know what's really hard to make? I don't know if any of you in the chat or you, Alex, have you ever made tamales?
My mom makes them.
They are a pain.
Yeah. That takes a couple of days. I mean, it takes hours. And my mom made some like a couple of days ago
Love them.
because she was off all this week because she went to Mexico, right? And she made some.
I love them. They're so good. But I like the ones that you have to wrap in the banana leaves. How about the first time I ever made them? I didn't realize that I had to put hot water
Yep.
on banana leaves.
It's a process, man. It's a process. You got to put water on the leaves, and then you got to get the dough, and then fucking out the chile, and then fucking. Dude, it's a process. It takes forever. Shout out my mom does teach me, but like there's three boys in the family, right? And like Hispanic people, like Hispanic families and everybody, like
Machismo.
like when you grow up, like the man, like the place for the girls is in the kitchen. Like the man not supposed to. Like my mom used to get mad if like we'd wash dishes or stuff like that. My dad didn't like none of that shit. So after I had kids, when I started going into the kitchen and stuff like that, say my brothers know that shit. They don't cook. They don't know how to do shit. But it's just like a Hispanic thing. Like men really don't learn how to do any of the cooking. They learn how to work on cars and do other shit.
Yeah, but see, that's flawed. Let me tell you why. Because
I
there's
know.
women that live on their own And they need to know.
Well,
That's like a life skill. You got to know.
well, I lived on my own, but I always had somebody that would come and clean my apartment and do some stuff for me. Like, I always had girlfriends and stuff like that, and but I know how to do the basics. I mean, I'm not a complete dumbass, but like I said, the chicken, like the first time I did, because I fucked up the chicken because they were drumsticks, right? And they were big drumsticks, and I didn't cut them. I didn't cut them in the middle, and then when I put them in the grill, whatever, they looked like they were okay, but but then they had blood in the middle, right? Then the next time I cooked it again, I overcooked it, and there was a lot of smoke. It was a big fucking deal.
Listen, here, I know all about that. What's that called? Is that called machismo? It is.
Yeah, as much. Well, see, but yeah, see, because see, but that's I learned that from my grandpa, and then from my dad, my uncles, my brothers, and like I said, like I'm the youngest one. If I would go in the kitchen and my brothers would see me, they were like, oh, they'll come and
I
do it.
know.
So even if I like cooking, if I go in the kitchen, I would be made fun of. You know what I'm saying? My dad's like, "That's not your place. Your place out there, fucking mowing the yard, changing a tire, changing the oil, fucking learn how to drive, do other things."
But the thing of it is, that is the truth. What you're going to do, you're a single parent. You have kids. You have to cook. You have to do laundry. You have to do it.
I know how to do all that stuff. Like I said, I love to wash dishes. I love to do all that stuff. But like I said, it's the cooking that I'm having a problem with.
Yeah.
And
I
and, and
know. I'm saying in general, that people they're like from the old country and they just still believe those things.
and I don't want to make any excuses, but the day that I burned the chicken, I have it was like the first week that I had the custody, right? Like, and then my dad had because we still adjusting to the schedule because the girls are not in school, so my dad babysit my kids. But my dad spoils them, so they were eating sneaker bars, fucking banana splits, all kinds of shit. And then when I got home, because they were gonna pick them up by 5:30, when I
They
got
were
home,
hungry.
well, yeah, they were hungry, and then I had to cook something real quick because if I don't feed them before they go home, I will never hear the end of it from my baby mother. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was on the run and fucking doing this, and then my little girl like, oh, but that
I'll tell you what, if I had to do something quick, I'd do French toast. You know?
I tried it. I tried, but I tried it with the regular bread. I didn't add cinnamon and man,
And that's what you learn as you go along. I remember one time I had my husband's family coming, my family coming, tons of people coming, right, for Christmas. And I was like whipping those cookies out. I was making tons of cookies. I had it going on. Well, you know what happened? I said with that one dough, it was peanut butter cookies. And I went, you know what? I think I forgot something. And my husband was like, just throw it in. No, you didn't. So I forgot to put sugar in it. Sugar in a cookie. What do you think they tasted like? you know, it tasted like garbage.
I could make a real good lemonade and a good milkshake, like banana milkshake. I could make that real good.
Mm, yep, they're good. Do you ever have the cantaloupe, the melon ones?
Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah. There,
They're
there's
good
there's
too.
there's a place right here by the park that we go to. It's just like whenever I pick up my girls from school, like on Wednesdays when they get off work early. When I get off of work early and they get off of school early, I pick them up and we just go over there and we go to the park and we get all kind of fucking like corn on the cob and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah, I know. It's good. And the kids like it too.
Yeah, and we usually have those paletero mans that they're riding a bike and they're just going all over the neighborhood, but it doesn't taste the same as the ones in the corner place.
It just no for some reason, right?
Yeah,
I,
yeah,
I remember I wanted Kentucky Fried Chicken. You said, how do I know about Los Campero?
yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I'm like, in Central America, and I'm like, you know what? I just really want Kentucky Fried Chicken, and they didn't have Kentucky Fried Chicken, so that's where we went. We had that. And Los Gauchitos, did you ever hear of that?
No, 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 no.
It's like a street vendor cart, and that's in Central America. So I had those too. It was like burgers. And I tried to replicate that at home. Nope.
It's we have a lot of taco stands here in Houston. Well, like my neighborhood. I don't know about Shauna's neighborhood. I know Shauna lives in Houston, but like there's a lot of liquor stores in my neighborhood and a lot of taco stands and
Well,
a lot of bars and a
I'll
lot of
bet because you know what happens.
a lot of chick catching place.
Yeah, yeah. They know how to do it. You start drinking, you get hungry. Why do you think all the bars and stuff they put peanuts out?
Oh yeah.
Because they're salty. You're gonna drink more. They're like, yeah, that's how you do it. Get those people hungry. Oh my gosh, it is hot. What's the temperature over there where you are?
I don't know. It's I'll have to check. I don't know. I've been inside all day. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's too gross, right?
Yeah.
What temperature do you guys have where you are in the side chat here? I hate it when it gets that hot.
I'm guessing it's gotta be like 96, maybe 90 something.
Ugh.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's too much.
Yeah, it was fucking humid because it rained in the morning where I was at, and then it got fucking humid like a motherfucker.
Mm-mm, I hate it. The humidity is nasty. I can't stand it myself.
Man, when,
65. Let's look level 65. That is like perfect. Where are you?
whatever happened to Jesse?
I don't know. She changed her mind. It's so hot here. Marcy said it's 76 in Chicago, 20 Celsius. That's not bad.
I would
In
love to.
northern Vermont, really? 65 is like, nah, 75 is perfect if there is no humidity.
But Houston weather is fucked up. Houston weather is really fucked up. It's all over the place.
What's it? Is it there a lot of humidity there? I've never been there. My nephew lives there.
It'll be rainy and then fucking sunshine. The next day it'll be cold and then fucking it's weird. You always have you always have to have a jacket in the truck or something. 'Cause it's
Because you just don't know, right?
yeah. Like I said, I have a backpack in my service truck where I carry deodorant and underwear and undershirts and shit like that. Just because you never know.
No, you don't. You don't. Here she is.
In Wisconsin, unpredictable.
Jessica, you told her right where it went.
Uh,
You're paranoid, Twisted.
Who what?
You're paranoid.
are you paranoid?
I'm paranoid.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
paranoid. That's why you're making people come on live like this with a direct call. Because
What
you're
difference
worried
does it make?
Hey, I'm gonna go
you're
do
worried
something
that
right back.
people can see the group chat. I told you they can't.
No, I'm talking about now when it's all over. If we want to talk, we can still talk. Right?
Yeah, we can. But like, remember how we were having that conversation and you said that you thought that people could still
Oh,
like
hear
hear
what I was saying?
what was going on.
Yeah, but that was something different. This one, I'm thinking, why call you when it's over when we'll all still be on the live stream?
Well,
Yeah,
I don't
whatever.
usually.
But go
Whatever.
ahead. What you were saying? What happened when you were over there? Jessica, everybody was right there on Sammy's stream.
Well, you know, like I know when she first put the symbol on her head, right?
Yeah.
I've got pictures, Buddhist pictures that have that symbol on it.
Right.
So it's not a Nazi symbol. It really is a symbol of peace. But that's not why she put it on her head, is it?
Of course not.
She put it on there because she knew that it would be interpreted as a Nazi symbol, and she did it for attention. Can you, 1 second,
Okay.
hang on a second.
All right. Have fun hanging out, but I gotta go. Bye, everyone. Aw. Bye, Red Feather. Come again. I missed you. I really haven't seen you in a while. Are you coming on, Brown Eyed Girl? I'm gonna keep bugging her. Alex, you all of a sudden got really quiet. How come?
Oh, I gotta make a phone call to check on my girls. I'll be back.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so what I was saying is that she knew exactly how it would be interpreted by
Yeah.
the public, right?
Yes.
And the fact that she used something like that to get attention is still offensive and highly disgusting.
I agree.
Knowing that it would have been interpreted as a Nazi symbol. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, 100%. And I was so glad to see you be the only one to say how it was. That Sean tried to say it, but he backs away from it. That's what happens when she starts to get, throw her little tantrum. People start backpedaling.
Well, I mean,
like, why do you do that?
There was a few others after I said it that came in and started saying it, but eventually, over time, as it always seems to happen, everyone was siding with her and jumping up on panel and having a laugh and laughing it off and excusing her poor behaviour, as they always do.
It's disgusting.
She never gets held accountable for her disgusting, appalling actions. And that's the truth of it.
It is. It is 100%. And that's why I said.
This is why she blocks Irish Marie, because Irish Marie goes in there and Irish says the truth. That's right. She goes in there and says the truth. I mean, it's true. She's a 40-year-old woman, grown-ass woman, that sits up there every night and just streams for hours on end.
And then lies about the stuff she does with her child.
Exactly. Like, there's no way that she could manage to spend time with Candace. I'm sorry, but, well, I'm not sorry, actually. I'm not Beck. I'm not going to say, I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it. I'm not sorry, and I'm going to say it.
Right.
She sits there and streams for hours and hours until she passes out asleep on stream, and then sleeps all day, and then does it all over again. There's no way that she spends time with Candace. No way.
I agree 100%. And I don't think she is, she's not appropriate. So probably it's better because she's entirely inappropriate. And everyone.
Brown-eyed girl. I did not say that. Stop telling fibs.
Just tells me on the phone. Oh. So listen.
Drama.
Oh, Marcy, I'll see you next time. So the thing of it is, everybody who goes over there and tries to say that they're trying to be helpful and this and that and the other thing, no, you're not. Just say it how it really is. You're there because she entertains you. Don't say you're there trying to help, because if you really were trying to help, you wouldn't be there, because you give her attention. That's not helping anyone with a smidge of a brain.
I'll be back in a few. I've got someone knocking again.
Okay. Think about that though. How are you helping when you're around that behavior and you're giving her attention? And my whole thing is, I don't care if you're there for entertainment, but just don't try to say you're there for something that you're not. And that's what they do. No, I really want to help. Or how are we going to help her from not being there? You're helping yourself because you want to watch. Because if you wanted to help, like I said, you wouldn't be there. That's it. Done. So don't any one of her followers come over here and say that you wanted to help her because she's a human being and blah, 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 because that's not the case. You want to help her family? Don't watch her. You're there for entertainment? Then watch it. Whatever.
Well, I honestly think that it wouldn't matter if she had no views at all and she just sat there. She would sit there and stream the same amount of time and talk to herself.
She has done it, Jess. She has done that.
I know. It's only recent that her channel has become, kind of popular at the moment because of the reason that she's been doing all those panels and having everyone up there fighting and screaming and yelling at everyone,
Yeah.
And she just wants to keep that going. And now she's had a taste of it.
And she likes it. Now listen, everybody, I don't know if you all knew this.
She just keeps pushing it on and making more drama. And it seems that she just gets worse and worse and more disgusting for attention. And it's shameful.
Like whenever she would have Nick on panel, she would send me the links to try to go over there and confront him. I'm not scared of that fucking cook. I'm just not gonna share a panel with the fucking racist. That's it.
And that's the whole thing. She thinks, what she doesn't understand? There are people who have a brain and they're not going to involve themselves in trash. She doesn't get that. She really doesn't. She gets other people to do it. So she thinks she's going to get everyone to do it. I don't know if you all knew this, but Sammy sent me a link.
I'm sure, she's going to call me a cunt after this, and she's going to say that I'm talking shit again, call me a troll, whatever else. And I'm sure I'll all join in. But the truth is that I've been honest, and they all sit over there kissing her ass.
That's right.
And don't even fucking speak their true opinion.
Now, Jessica knows, but I don't know if Alex knows or anybody in the side chat. She had the audacity to send me a link. After how many times have I invited her over here? Many times. And assured her that we would be the only two on the panel. Yeah. So she offered me the link to go over there. I'm like, listen, I offered you 100 times. I'm not playing that game with you. It's either my way or the highway. And she was like, well, nope. And it was like, well, all right. You know what I mean?
She won't come over onto your channel because she wants the views over there for her channel. So she won't be coming over there.
No, but really, who cares what she wants? I don't. You know what I mean? I would do it on a neutral, a completely neutral. But like I said, in this case, because she is so narcissistic, it's like it's my way or it's not. If it was anyone else, I would gladly go on someone else's, like I had a stream with Mandy. I would go on a panel with her. I streamed with you, Jessica, and Alex. I would go on your guys' channel and panels. Just not her. Let me see. No love. I've had many people I love ruin their lives using. I don't find it entertaining to watch someone flush their lives away. Yes, and the worst part about it is her child, because she's 40 years old. So let's face it. And she admits she's personality disordered. So chances are she's going to stay that way. It's not fair to bring your child that way. It's not fair. It's not fair to give her material items and think you're a good parent, because that doesn't cut it. It doesn't. And I don't care what anybody says. That's what I have to say. So, Jessica, tell them what she said, because you said, why don't you just turn the stream off?
Well, she was over there saying how tired she was and that she was in pain or whatever, right? And I made a comment and said to her, well, why don't you just switch it off and go to bed? And so she was like, don't fucking tell me what to do and rah, rah, rah. And I was like, why have you got to, always be so fucking rude? I mean, it was just a suggestion. And
Right.
I mean, she just snaps for no reason. It's like when she was on there telling them that she's so depressed and she feels so lonely, and they're all like, oh, you should get this crystal fucking necklace and wear it. It'll make you so happy. And I was like, well, actually, you know what? If you're lonely, why don't you spend less time on YouTube and spend more time with your family? And
It's a healthy suggestion.
She didn't even address me on that one.
Of course not. Because it's what she wants. She'll do whatever she wants when she wants. And I'm telling you, did you see that whole thing, Jessica? I'm sorry, guys, if I'm repeating this.
All night she'd been going on at me and saying to me, why are you being mean to me? Why are you being nasty tonight? Oh, do you want me to put you in the bin and all of that? And I was like, well,
who cares?
You're gonna block me, but I won't be back like the others come back and fucking kiss your ass. I won't be doing that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, she's got some control. Who cares? Once you threaten me, if somebody threatened to put me in a bin, so long, see you. Because, come on. There was no reason for her to say anything like that to you at all, because I saw the comment myself. You were being reasonable.
She's an absolute hypocrite, okay? She sits up on panel with a racist on her panel, a homophobic, transphobic racist, and she's got all these people in her chat that, I'm trans, and then there's people in there that are, black or Mexican or whatever, and it's fucking shameful and hypocritical for her to sit up on a panel and tell me that it's not okay for me to make a fucking suggestion, but she can sit up there with a racist and everybody has to accept it because it's her fucking channel. I thought it was a community channel, Sammy.
Oh, please. I like to see where that money's going.
That's one thing I always respect about you, Jesse. And Marie and others. That you always tell like it is. And like I said, nothing too. I know some of the times. I know sometimes they go at you, and some of the times I was like, man, fucking Jesse's kind of out there because some of the shit that you will say, but I don't blame you because I know you get picked on a lot, and like I said, I just want you to know that I know you don't care, but I do respect you and I admire you, so keeping it real.
Thanks for saying that, Alex.
And I mean it. I mean it. Like I said, I don't agree with some of the shit that you get. I know you're not an angel, but I can see why you fight back and the way you do because there's a lot of people that go at you, and sometimes I see that it's just you by yourself, and there's 3 or 4 women picking at you at the same time, and I'm not in the middle of it. It's just an observation that I'm making. You know what I'm saying? I
I've
don't
seen
condone,
it.
I don't condone it, but I see why. You know.
Well, for me,
Same.
it's like, sometimes when you fight with trash, you have to fight like trash because, you know, you have to sometimes go to their level,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I understand. Like the same way with me, you know, when I started making jokes and shit about Jessica, about her drug use and shit like that, is because they came after my family. You know, they came after me. So then when I retaliated, people were like, "Oh, you shouldn't say that." Nah, motherfuckers, they didn't say shit to your family. They said shit to my family. So I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Fuck them. They hit a low blow. I'm gonna go lower. Fuck them.
That
And,
right.
and like I said, like I said,
Well, at least what you were saying about Jessie is actually true. Like,
it's
I
true.
mean, it's quite obvious that she's a fucking drug addict.
Yep.
You can clearly see it in her videos. She can barely keep her eyes open. And have you seen her? She can't even move. She's like a fucking turtle.
It's, the thing of it is, it's just to me, and they'll say, two wrongs don't make a right, get a life. It's always that way when it comes down to Sammy, and, the real world don't work like that. The real
Well,
world
I mean,
is
I
not
find that
about everything you want.
I find it hilarious when she sits up there and she's like, "Don't be nasty to me. Don't say mean things. Why has everyone got to be so vile?
Oh,
Has she not heard herself? She needs to go back and watch a few of her videos because she's been disgusting."
she enjoys it. And deep down, some of them must enjoy it too. Otherwise, why would you be there? Unless you're extremely slow to catch on to the game. Because it's a pattern of behavior. She continues to make mountains out of molehills. She lies. She continues this behavior because it's her. It's how she is. Any niceness that you've seen is obviously an act. And they're trying to say, but no, it's because she was clean. No, no, no. I don't care
Well,
what
I mean,
anybody says. I have an
most of
opinion
the
of
people, most of the people that I see over there are simple-minded. The way they seem to look at things and work things out, don't really strike me as that intelligent.
no. And people will say, well, that's really rotten, but it's a fact. It's a fact. And when I brought it up the other day, when Mandy was up here, and I meant it, there is a little girl involved. So do not act like Sammy is wonderful. She's not. And don't act like it's okay and you're there to support her because you're not. I don't like that. Oh, well, I'm supporting her, but you're not. You're there
It's like,
because you like the stuff she does.
it's like, when we were talking in private, Twisted, and I was talking to you about how when Sammy was being attacked for whatever it was that was going on, and then she came out with that video crying and saying that Vinny's friend just hung himself, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, Sammy she does this stuff for attention and for sympathy. It's pathetic that anyone would go over there and sit in the side chat and say the shit that they say defending her. It's
Yes.
just pathetic.
It is.
Like
It
that
is. It is.
fucking idiot Debbie. What's her name? Debbie Dawson.
Debbie's got her own issues, obviously.
Hmm.
Obviously. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So,
Is that the lady that sounds like Diane?
is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
I think she sounds like a Like she's got some guilt from her own behavior. That's what I think. And then she was up there. Now I know everybody, and especially you, just have an issue with Mr. Boots, but she tried to insinuate he was
They're all
doing
hypocrites.
things with kids around. And then it was like, okay, you can't say that unless you have proof. And she said, oh, I have tons of proof. She had nothing.
They're all hypocrites.
Yeah.
Debbie is always on my back, constantly, right? Calling me out on my behavior and saying that I shouldn't be saying this or I shouldn't be doing that. And then she goes over into Beck's chat and defends Beck's behavior that is, just the same as my own. And it's like, you're a fucking hypocrite.
Sometimes, like, I'm picking in general, not picking on everybody, right? But like some people don't realize that they think like if they go to another chat, people ain't gonna see their messages or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like they think that just because I don't know, it's just people see it. If somebody sees it, if it's on the chat, somebody's gonna record it. Somebody's gonna see it. Some people are gonna find out about it.
Yes. They're gonna snap, screenshot it, whatever. It's true. It's true.
The issue with Boots Hippie was when I was up on Vinny's panel and we were talking about the trans stuff, and then he realized that I was trans because he knew me from back when I was Tell Me More and I used to upload videos and stuff myself. So he was in the chat and he was saying, I feel like, you've lied and you should tell everyone about it. And if I found out that you were a man, if I took you home and I found out that you had a dick, I'd fucking shave your head and beat the shit out of you and all of this. And then, obviously I was pretty offended by those comments. And a lot of people, Debbie included, were saying that it was correct and that I brought it on myself and that I deserved to be raped and I shouldn't go around tricking guys and rah, 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 rah.
Yeah, I didn't agree with none of that shit he said. Like I said, Mr. Boots is something else. Hello?
Hello?
I think she fucking dropped off again. Yeah, that wasn't right. That wasn't right, Momo.
Well, like I've been over it 50,000 times, Alex, with the whole situation.
Yeah, but still, man, it still gotta hurt. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, me and you had our problems, right? And you could see why I was pissed because, like I said, as a father myself and having kids, the kids are supposed to be off limits and anyways. But like I said, I can see because you're always gonna be picked on and like I said, like shit, like when people say about your gender, it bothers me, and I understand. And like I said, yeah, it's fucked up. Like I said, people don't respect shit in here.
I mean, this whole thing, happened pretty much because of Beck, because this all started 2 years ago, really. And I had a conversation with Beck in private about being assaulted, right? But I hadn't told her that I was trans, so I couldn't fully explain the story properly. And anyway, she went public and did a live stream about it and told everybody about it.
Oh, wow.
And she made up a whole story, right? She went live and told everyone that I said that Sammy filmed me being attacked, right?
Wow.
I never said that. And then a few months later, she come out and admitted that she lied. And then she was like, oh, look, I didn't really lie. It's just because I'm partially blind and I misread the message. And then I left YouTube for about 6 months after that because I didn't want to deal with it. And then when I came back, you know, she'd been messaging me and stuff, and I thought that we'd made up. And I thought, well, maybe if I explain the story to her fully and let her know that I'm trans, and I'll be able to explain the story properly about how it really went down, she'll understand, and she'll get, you know, that I wasn't lying, and that, you know, and she'll understand everything. And then I did that. And then a couple of weeks after I told her about it, people started messaging me in private and saying, oh, Beck's telling us that you're trans. Is this true? And then me and her started fighting, and then all the messages got put out by her, and then everybody knew that I was trans, and then I had to deal with it, you know, again. So
Anyway,
it's just,
that was fucked up, and it's not her right, you know, to put shit out there. And I understand. Like I said, I didn't know any of this. Like I said, I never paid attention to this side of the drama, like this side. You know what I'm saying? And that time that I saw you and Vinny G, you know, that shit just broke my heart, and I felt bad. You know, I just wanted to tell you, and I told you, telling somebody on the side chat is totally different than telling them, you know, like on the panel. And
you're right.
I just want to
And
tell
like,
you.
I get it, like what people are saying about it, right? I mean, I was 18 at the time, and I gave the guy a head, and then he found out through somebody else, and then that's what led up to what happened, right? Now, I understand that, you know, I should have told the guy before, okay? But it's not like something that I go around doing on a regular. And, you know, Boots was saying that, oh, this is what people like that do. They go around and they trick people for fun, and all of, like, I don't do that.
Boots a fucking creep. He likes to instigate shit. You know, he's been saying shit about me since I came. He always likes to sneak this me, but fuck that motherfucker. Don't pay attention to that fucking bitch.
It's the truth. And he does say some gross stuff. That whole panel, and then she'll say, oh, when I used to have so many kids on here and blah blah blah, and they love me, and if it weren't for the drama community, you're inappropriate, you fool. Children should not be over there watching your innuendos, and you
Who are you talking about?
sick. No, it just made me think of how many times have people heard her say,
Oh.
if it weren't for the drama community and all those drama biznatches, I'd have all the kids here. They love me. I love kids. Yeah, we know what you love to do with kids. You love to let them use illegal substances at your home. You've admitted it. You love to curse and be inappropriate. You admit, or you have sexual innuendos constantly on your stream, which is entirely inappropriate for children. So I don't know who she thinks she's trying to fool. Oh, I think he's here now, because she probably knows. Now, did you all see where she said that she offered to speak to little Charlie privately on Hangouts?
I don't know anything about no.
Honey, I have a video. I have the clips.
I really don't.
Can't deny it.
I really don't. If I did, I would say something about it, but I don't. I really don't.
I'm telling you, you'll see it when I'll put that video up. I will. I didn't want to, but I will, just to prove that she did. He's a little boy. Why do you want to talk to him privately? Just like that whole thing with Canuck lady. Did anybody hear that?
I just found out about that because I had heard something, but then I watched Brana Girl's video, And then I was like, what the fuck? Because everything that I catch a little bit of information here and a little bit of information there, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, she's. I
no,
don't know. Why is it okay that a grown, inappropriate woman is trying to have? She tried to. I don't know if she does speak to him on Hangouts. Maybe she does.
I'm not
That's
getting
not
nervous.
okay.
I'm not getting nervous. I just gotta watch what I say because I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings, and I don't want to have nobody on my back. That's about it.
No, I know what you're saying, but I'll say it because if anybody is going to, and that's how a lot of people feel, but I don't. I feel like if you are not
I'll be
appropriate
backing
for
it.
children,
I'm gonna go do
I'm
something.
going to say it. So, Sammy, because I'm sure you'll be watching, why did you offer to speak to a little boy whose mother passed away in a private hangout? You're saying because he really liked your channel, but that's not appropriate. How would you like an adult male having your daughter in a private hangout? That appropriate?
No, no, no.
So I just had to say that since, I figure I'm having a stream now. I might as well say it.
Nola, maybe I am a little nervous.
And I'm going to prove it. I'll prove it.
Mm.
I don't think,
Are
really,
you?
technically, I don't think I really need to prove anything because I've proven every single thing I've said. But I will just for the point of it because I said it.
But the thing is, Coco, you can make video after video, and if the people want to turn the blind eye, just like when I made a video about the motherfucker trashing my kids and shit, people turn the other eye, people turn the culture like they didn't see this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you put it out there, people are gonna either they're just gonna say because they don't want to get involved. There's
Hmm.
plenty you can do.
True. But I
Yeah,
think, maybe this kid's father
yeah, I
should,
understand what you're saying. I understand. I completely understand what you're saying.
because, if you're in a position where somebody you love with all your heart passes away, you might not be paying close attention to what your kids are doing. And people should pay attention to what your kids are doing, especially on the internet, because there's people out there that are not okay.
There's a lot of fucking there's a lot of bad people.
There certainly is. And people have a tendency to think, some people, that because they're a YouTube creator, that they're all cool and stuff. No, they're not. You don't know them. They're just like anyone else. You don't know them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, well, they're on YouTube and blah, blah, blah. And they kind of feel like they know somebody. So Haywood she said multiple times that she spoke privately with that gamer kid that used to come into her streams. He was like 13 or 14. Not only that, Haywood, she pretty much alluded to the fact that he's still there. And if you saw that stream the other night, that was disgusting. So, yep. Nola says, from what I've seen, people just going to twist things around to make themselves feel better. Yes. Because you know what, Nola? What it all boils down to is exactly that. They don't want to feel any kind of responsibility. They want to feel like, well, it's not my kid, or it's not this, or it's not that. Yep. You just think about it because somebody else might be feeling the same way about your kid and you wouldn't like it.
I saw some headline today where some dude pretend to be a C. Yeah, exactly. Like with me, like when I came to the community, like I said, I came into the community by accident. I didn't come with the intent of making money or nothing like making because I was already making videos, so I was just making stupid videos. I had like I think I had like 30 subscribers when I came, but I was making videos for just for the little community that I was in. And when I found Mama Bear, I started posting some of this shit. But you know, I don't, like I said, the only reason that I stayed anonymous was pretty much like when I came, everybody knew my name because from the other community, they knew my age and they knew that I had girls, whatever. But
Mhm.
like I always stayed, I wanted to stay anonymous because because the safety of my kids, and I was going through the safety through the custody battle. So you know, that's the only reason. But you know, because you know, people don't respect families. They don't respect shit. I don't want my kids being in a troll account, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason.
I don't blame you at all. You have to do what you have to do. And that's
Yeah,
fine because there are no boundaries with Looney Tunes.
yep.
Alex. They have no they don't care.
Another, yeah, and like I said, when I came to the community, I didn't know about the toxin, I didn't know that shit, and I came in and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like it's crazy because certain things, like whether people like Negative Nation or not, someone outed where his kid went to school. You don't do that. Why would you do that? I can see you have a problem with him. He's an adult. Why
I'm
would you
talking.
say, tell everybody where his kid is?
Yeah,
Because people are nuts. They're a cookie short of a dozen, and that is it.
you know, yeah, I've been tempted many times. Like when I went to the zoo, I have like a lot of shit on my phone, and I've been tempted like posting a video or something like that. But then I see something happens that opens my eyes, and you know, my baby mother made me promise that if you know if I was gonna continue with the channel and doing shit like that, never to put my kids out there, and you know, I gotta respect that.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't either. Never, ever, ever
yeah.
lock down your stuff. If you have a Facebook, lock it down. Don't have the pictures up. That's right. And it's too bad, but it's how it is, you know? Nola says, Alex, with everything you've seen, are you going to monitor your girl's computer or phone use?
Of course, like whenever they're here, I have my eye on them too. But their mom is more strict. Like whenever they come over here, they have a little bit more freedom. Like they can drink cokes and eat the chocolate because over there they can't, they're not allowed to have none of that shit. Or like the iPad time is counted. They can only be on the iPad for an hour. But when they come over here, I give them a little bit more time to do whatever they want. But I'm always watching them because I know what the fuck is out there.
Mm-hmm.
No, don't skip when I. Yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'm scared. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared because you know, uh, I have to worry about you know about my baby mother finding somebody that's gonna take care of my girls. You know what I'm saying? And
Yes,
I already had some problems before. You know, you know what I'm saying. So I always gotta be on the lookout who's around my kids. You know,
yes, yes.
not just online, but in real life. You know.
I know
and
exactly
and
what
and
you're talking
the
about.
the thing about my little girl that she doesn't care. She'll tell me everything. You know, she'll tell me everything. Just like she comes here and tells everything that happens here to her mom. You know,
Mhm.
she does the same thing. Like whenever she comes over here, she comes with a whole bunch of information. Like, mommy, this and this. Oh, really? But she does the same to me. You know,
Yeah,
like with the same with that chicken, with like that's the first thing when her mom picked her up, like dad burned the chicken, you know.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's how they are, little kids. They are just, oh, I love them. And and
Yeah,
my vision,
this, to be pretty honest, my niece, when she was like 5 or 6 years old, her mum got a little bit overweight. And one time she was sitting in the lounge room with me and she goes, my mum's fat, but she's not pregnant.
they say things. They're just so innocent. And, that's why I feel so strong about certain things. When it's somebody's kid is taking the fall for their, bullshit behavior. I don't like that. Don't like it. Kids are little snitches. They are, and the whole thing of it is they listen. They listen. They listen. They listen so much more than you think they do. People just think, oh, they're not paying any attention.
Just had my first nicotine hit this morning. Jordan finally brought the shopping home.
What did he do?
He brought the shopping home, cigarettes.
Oh.
Yeah, you always gotta be careful what you put out there. Just like I always make jokes about my child support, right? I always make jokes because I gotta pay almost $500 a month, whatever. Okay, I always make joke. Okay, I've never been behind my child support. When I got separated, my baby mother got some government help as far as like food stamps and shit like that, right? But it had nothing to do with the child support. And then when I applied for the joint custody, I had to pay I had to pay some of that shit that I didn't even know I owed. Now, where was I going with this? Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I was just making fun of myself, But when we had the mediation, when we signed over the paperwork, I had the option of quitting, or not paying child support anymore, and I chose not to. I chose to keep paying it, And then I was getting bashed because they were saying that I was complaining about my child support and I was behind about my child support. Well, that's just not even true, You always gotta be careful what you put out there because people will twist it just to fucking, just to troll you or to fucking try to make you look bad,
They do. It's pretty disgusting. But you know what I found out, of course.
Yeah, that's something like the Tessa thing, how,
Yes,
she was
yes,
over there saying that my boyfriend beats me up, right?
yes,
Now,
yes, Jessica. Yeah,
I thought Michelle said that.
Like I told her that we've had arguments and stuff and we've been having issues and that he's having some legal issues at the moment. But she twisted it all around and made it look like he's this abuser, and that's not the case.
yeah.
Didn't Michelle say that, Jessica?
Huh?
I thought Michelle said that, started that.
Yeah, Michelle said that, but Tessa's the one who went into Bex and was saying it in Bex because I was up when I was on Vinny's panel, remember?
Oh, it
And
originated.
yeah, and she was up. She was over there in Bex.
Hey, Rogue Knox, how are you? We're just chatting. We're just having a little chat because I have, and I can't believe they're coming that late, but I have people coming later. So I figured I'd go on a live stream and just talk about the part of YouTube.
People are pissed off if you pay attention on Twitter. There's, the people that I have around my circle, they've been posting and shit.
I find it so hilarious that most of the time the ones who talk the shit, just take a look at their lives and they're sitting there talking crap. It's like, whatever. Well, Beck doesn't sleep in the same bed as Shane. She might want to clean up her own fucking relationship.
Are you talking about, they're talking about us in our stream, or they're talking about Sammy?
Who?
Alex.
No, what are you talking about? No. I'm talking about what happened today. Like a lot of people are upset. I'm just saying on Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they are. I know.
I'm not talking about this stream. Welcome back, Mary. I'm just saying that a lot of people are upset, and I've seen it on Twitter.
Yeah, I haven't been on Twitter in a while. I don't like the new format.
I don't add anyone from YouTube on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook or my real Facebook.
I don't. It's the whole. They changed it. and I hate it. So I don't. I rarely even go on Twitter.
I'm pretty new on Twitter. I used to just to keep in track of all the fights and stuff like that. I don't really post drama, but then when everybody started asking me for my Twitter, like man, I got because I only had like 100 subscribers, like 100 followers. And then when I came to the oh no, I made the Twitter when I came to the drama community, and then I just started following some random dudes, whatever, some fighting dudes. Then I fucking when I realized I had almost like 900, like 800 subscribers, they were all from the drama community. But I don't post any drama really.
I don't even. I
You just
never
post
add
everybody
people.
else's drama, Alex.
What's that?
You just post everybody else's drama.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I will retweet something every once, like if I think it's funny, whatever. But as far as the only thing that I watch is just really fights and sports, pretty much.
Oh,
I actually miss your videos because I often miss half the streams, so I need to
Yeah,
catch up.
I
yeah,
might
man.
miss videos too. Really watching a good video, but there hasn't been any. And on Twitter, if you notice, I don't even put my Twitter link on my live streams or anything. 'Cause I'm not
You
on
need to, you need to
really.
join you need to join all the cool kids and put your PayPal.
Oh yeah.
I miss your clips. Yeah, I don't miss posting anything really. I posted some here and there. Just I posted some of the shit that because people, what, but like I'm like me. It doesn't bother me that people want to be friends with Nick. Whatever. I'm not gonna tell nobody who to be friends with now. It just sometimes it bothers me like the people that are close to me, the people that say, "Oh, I love you, I
Yeah, but
love
no,
you."
it could bother you though, because I mean, if you're friends with someone, Alex, then they're supposed to have respect for you as a person.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
then go and be friends with a person that says vile shit
Mhm.
about
well,
you and your family is it's disgusting. Like I don't know how people can have friends like that. Like
it,
people are saying, well, you can't tell people who to be friends. Well, I
it,
can't tell you who to be friends with, and you're free to make whatever choice. But if you're going to be friends with a person that's disgusting towards me, then we're not going to be friends.
yeah, yeah, and I understand that, but like I said, I don't like I said, everybody has the freedom to do whatever they want. It's just like the people that are really close to me and that always supported me, that are in my DMs when I left, or when they ask me about my girls, and they're over there, like that kind of does bother me. But then I block them or don't talk to them, and then I'm the bad guy. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
seeing Corey over there now. Corey's over there cracking jokes with them and laughing up a storm. It's like he makes
I
all these
don't.
videos about people and to act all high and mighty, and then she's over there cracking jokes with a fucking racist.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
She's in Sammy's channel or uh
Nick.
I don't know. See, there's certain people that I really do like on here. So because, I told Jessica the other night, there's one of these days I'm just gonna not be here, but I really like Courtney and I really like Miranda and UK and everybody, but it's just I don't know. When it starts to get like really toxic and your time is better utilized somewhere else because nobody is I really believe this. Nobody that I have seen so far in this community is has the potential to be a big YouTuber. So what's the point?
Hey, let me clear something up. Look, like me and Corey never texted each other. No, I'm not speaking about Corey. Okay, Corey can do whatever the hell she wants. I don't like I said. Me and Corey have some kind of weird relationship. I really care for her. Like I don't ever gonna tell her where to go. I was talking about the people that are in my DMs and that like the people that I talked to, that I used to talk to, and whenever they fell down, I would, we would talk each other, and hey, this, and they would tell me about their problems, and shit like that. And then for them to turn their back on me, then I do feel betrayed. And that's the people that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Corys or the people that I
Yeah.
see, the people that I visit on their channels. I'm talking about the people in my DMs. That whenever they needed some kind of advice or they needed to talk to somebody, I was there for them. But
Right. Yeah, I get you.
the moment that I stop posting videos and turn the other way, they go around and they go around and go with the races, and there's even some that said, "Oh, we never seen him talk about his kids when I fucking posted the video." You know what I'm saying? Those are the
Oh.
that I'm talking about.
I've seen him in multiple side chats talking about your kids and talking about your family.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
And people are like, oh no, he never said that. No, he said, and that's why I never said nothing about his kids, but I did see him sleeping on the floor the other day when fucking his wife was all fucked up, and I said that because they had been coming after my kids. And the only reason that I make all those fucking heroin jokes and shit about his wife is because he didn't respect my family, so I'm not gonna respect his. And I want to make it clear, I don't have a problem with somebody having them on their panel or whatever. I don't give a fuck. You can do whatever you want, but don't expect me to forgive him for the shit that he did to me and my family. I'm never gonna forgive him. If you're cool with him, whatever, it's cool. But don't expect me to be fucking cool with a racist motherfucker that discriminated my kids. That's it.
Never. No, I wouldn't either. No, you're welcome, Nola. Stop again. Enjoy your girls, Stewie. Glad to chat with you. Nice to meet you, Jess.
You have a good night, girl.
Bye, Nola. An East Coast lady says too, I don't like liars. You lie, I'm done. Catching somebody in a lie, an out and out lie.
Like here, see, like the women fight and fight. Like I said, that's why I don't get involved, because they fight and they fight and then they make up the next day. Like me, when you do me wrong, you lie on me and shit. Fuck it, I'm done with you. Is if I give you a chance, maybe, because there's been people in the community that fucking that lied on me, that was close to them. They fucking betrayed me. And I'm like, fuck it, I don't go to their chats. I don't fuck with them. Once you fuck me over, I'm done with you.
Yeah, that's not right.
I'm no expert, because you might think because of the shit with Irish or whatever, right? But that
No,
was
no, 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 no. But see,
was
no, but I'm
that
not.
was
I'm not trying to diss you. I'm just saying that women are wired differently. That's everybody. Men are different. Like me, I'm different. You fuck me, like you gonna trash me. You gonna say something behind my back. I'm done. Like women are wired different, and I can understand. But like I said, if you fuck me over one time and you fuck me over real bad, I'm done. I'm not gonna let you fuck me over again. I'm not saying it because of you. I'm saying it in general. Women are like that. Or even when they fight, like when somebody trashes somebody and they keep fucking like talking shit, and then they just say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then okay, nah, motherfucker, if you gotta work for my friendship again, you know what I'm saying? I'm
That's
not gonna let
right.
you. I'm not gonna let you just come back into my life and do the same shit again. If I'm gonna give you a chance, you gotta prove yourself that you're gonna change. I'm gonna make you work for it. That's what I'm saying.
And then, even then, it
Exactly,
depends
man.
on what they did, what they said. It would depend on you know, I don't care how much you work for it. If you were an out and out asshole, then you are. It's just
Yeah.
how it is. you know? Because if somebody does it to you, chances are they're gonna do it again. That's how I think. So, whatever. Midwestern Mary, he thinks we're all sneaky. You think we're all sneaky snakes, Stewie?
Nah, some of them. But like in the community, there's great people in the community.
There
Yeah,
is. Yeah.
Like with me, I come from other two communities. I come from the MMA community where I watch fights and shit. Like this weekend, I there was some couple of fights. So I go with my friend. I go in the chats and watch the fights together and react and have a good time. Like we'll bust each other's nuts, whatever, bust balls, whatever. But
Yeah.
like if I have a problem with somebody, there's no doxing. There's not, I mean, I'll say fuck your mother or whatever and shit like that. But that's about it. Everybody goes home. Like here, shit, man, fucker, you said something, it never ends, you know. But like I said, there's other places that I can go. But I like the community and I enjoy the people here sometimes, you know. But sometimes it gets fucking overwhelming. It gets fucking nasty.
It gets dirty. It does. And I think really technically it's not necessary. You
But
know,
but in the
it's
but in the same
just,
but in the same way, like I said, for every action, there's a reaction. If you're gonna poke at somebody and and the person reacts, you can't blame the guy. You know, if you poke the bear and then the motherfucker fucking bites your head off, whatever. You know, you fucking with the bear. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I just, you know, I can't stand the total flip flopping.
Oh, there's a lot of that.
There really is.
There's
And
a lot of that.
and you know, it's hypocritical and it's never ending, but it depends. You know, like if you engage or go over to a place like Sammy's, then that's what you're going to get. You know what I mean? You just have to know the community. I tell you what, I have never had a major issue on my channel. Never. Except, you know, I had, I don't know, that crazy woman, Ruru, who, and I just made a video about her because she thought she was gonna, like, I don't know what she thought. She was gonna say some crazy stuff and I was gonna let her slide. Nah, you
Are you
just,
talking about Ruru from Sammy's chats?
yeah,
Yeah,
the weirdo. You
there-
know,
there's
don't
definitely.
say because, you know, first of all, you couldn't handle it. Second of all, I'll just make a video on you, haha. You know what I mean? You want to act like you're all something here. I'll put the video on you. But that was just because some people like to do things sneaky, or they think if they threaten you that you'll not mess with whoever. Well, it doesn't work that way with me.
Coco, I've seen a lot of that. Remember, I used to record every fucking stream. I used to see the same people go in one chat, say something, and then go to the other one and say something different. You know, I recorded a lot of dirty deleters. I recorded a lot of streams that were taken down, and then people would say, "No, I never said that." No, you did. Look, check it out, and I will post a video. You know.
That's yes, Midwestern Mary. I don't like being threatened. Yeah, no.
I think that pretty much all the people who stream in the drama community behave like that. They
I
all
don't
lie.
I
Yeah,
don't
most,
think
They
so.
all
yeah,
say
most of
one
them.
thing one day and then they say something the next.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's no
You're
private
right. You're right.
talking shit.
You're right. And
I
like with me, like I said, my channel had no agenda. My channel was just to have fun and put the shit out there. I didn't ask for money, didn't want nothing. I just wanted people to watch the channel. That's it. You know, when I started getting to, because no matter what, the more time you spend in the community, you're gonna care about the people. You know, you're gonna care about the creators, and then shit happens to one of them, and you start feeling bad, and then people complain like, "Oh, take this down," and this, and then just like fuck it. You know, you're not a dick, and you care about the person, so it's like, you know.
eh, I don't know. I don't myself. I just don't think YouTube is really my thing. Do you know what I mean?
I don't get the people that report people though, like report videos and stuff. Because for me, I'd rather fight than report them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. You know, I man, I got like the whole time I was here, I had like 4 channels, and dude, I had strikes on every one of them. I had 6, 7 strikes. I would get flagged. I would get all kinds of shit every fucking night.
You just have to make sure that you stay within the guidelines, because when you do, they can't do anything.
Easy, but like with me, Coco, to me it really didn't matter because I wasn't making no money. I didn't give a fuck. And people said something like people didn't like people. Some people didn't realize that if you just send me a text message, and a lot of people knew that you send me a text message, like hey, bring the video down, I will take it down. It saves me a lot of headaches, instead of fucking trying to fight the strike. Fuck all that. I don't give a fuck. I just make another channel. That's it.
Right.
Well, didn't you get reported quite a few times by Nikki Rev?
I think Nikki Reb, Mama Bear, Rebecca, but she took the strike back. There was man, there was a lot of people reporting me all the time. But Nikki Reb was a bitch to me, Nikki Reb, see that's another thing too. Nikki Reb Nikki Reb used to go to my channel. Nikki Reb, like, she used to fucking kiss my ass, right? I used to, because nobody would watch her, and I would post her videos, right? And then she would get a lot of views, right? But then what Nikki Reb would do when she would go to the Irish Marie videos that I would post, and she would make stupid comments and then delete them. And then Irish Marie would fucking get pissed off and go to her her videos that I would post of her, and then she would say something like "fuck you," whatever, and then Nikki Red would be like, "Hey, can you take down this video because she's being mean to me?" And then I was like, "Nah, I can't do that because you're going over there and you're deleting comments." And then so she's like, you gotta pick her or me." And at that time, I knew Nikki Reb longer than I did Irish Marie, so she thought that I was gonna pick her, and I said, "Hey, hit the road, fuck it. I'm not gonna just because I know you longer, I'm not gonna pick you over her when you're over there antagonizing her." So then after that, she just started saying this, and then she started fucking trashing me, and that's the whole thing. That's how everything started.
Nikki Rev
I don't know why
is
people get so
her
angry
best friend.
about other people posting their videos or talking about them and stuff. I mean, it increases your view count
Yeah,
anyway.
and that's what it did for her. That's what it did for her. But she like every time she told me to put something down, and I would put it down. And I even had recordings of her saying that I was a nice guy and this, and she, like I said, she used to kiss my ass and love me and this and then until I said no to her. So I said no to her, and then that's when she went in there and made the video. Oh, cause after that, right after I stopped posting her, she would come into my comment section and do the same shit again. She kept doing the same shit, right? And delete the comments, but I would get the notification, and then Marie would be all pissed off, like fighting back with her, and then she would make like stupid remarks, and then she came on my Twitter and made, because I was pissed, right, or something that somebody had struck me, whatever. I don't remember. I had a problem with Diane, and I was pissed. I said, "Fuck it, I'm quitting. Fuck the channel." And she told me, "Oh, don't be a pussy, don't get emotional." And I said, "Fuck you, go back to your 3 subscribers, whatever." And then she got pissed off. She blocked me, and then she went to her chat and told people to dox me, all kinds of shit. And then fucking a couple of months later, I, well, not a couple of months later, because I had left. It was a month later. I had left. I quit. Because I had my girls for 3 weeks. I quit during Christmas, and then when I came back, my fucking little girl had been doxxed. You know what I'm saying? And I know how they did it, but that's how. And then I said something, and I never fought back because she was pregnant. I didn't want to be a dick, but she was fucking racist too. She was a little bitch. She was rude as fuck.
Who? Nikki Rev?
Yeah.
How did they get the picture of your
They
kid?
didn't get, well, see, because this is what happened. Whenever I used to record, right? Whenever I used to record, I would walk away, and my baby mother would text me, right? And they got her name, and they looked up her Facebook. But this is what I don't want to go into much detail. What happened at that Christmas time? My baby mom had got a new iPhone, and she forgot her password, so she couldn't transfer for the Facebook. So she had to make a new Facebook, and it wasn't secure. You know what I'm saying? So that's how they got into. But the good thing, there was no pictures. There were just the names, and there was a little bit of shit. So that's why I was scared at the beginning. I didn't know if they got in pictures or anything like that. That's how they got it.
Do you Stewie, are you reading Mary's comments?
No, 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 no. Dude, I never understood why people got mad at you. Yeah, people because I understand why to a certain degree because if let's say if I posted a video of Mumu Mao, right? Mumu Mao has the option in her channel to delete the messages, right? If somebody goes in there and says "fuck you, Mumu Mao," Mumu Mao, all she has to do is block them, whatever. I would let anything go in my channel as far as the comment, as long as you weren't being homophobic, racist, or doxing. So let's say somebody that doesn't like Mumu will go in there and said, "Fuck Mumu, she's a bitch, whatever." I will let it slide, and then Mumu Ma will go there and like, "Hey, well, you have to delete the comment," and I would not delete the comment. I would take the video down instead of fucking taking somebody's voice away. I only deleted comments when they were like, because there was a couple of them that I did delete that weren't doxing on like that because they were like somebody saying that they were being molested, shit that was out there. I would delete, but for the most part, I wouldn't delete it, and people would get mad because I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? That's part of it, and but. And a lot of it was people that would stream at night. That sometimes they were under the influence of pills or drugs. I don't know, and they said something that that they didn't want people to see. Stuff like that. But for the most part, how it is.
Well, don't do it on a public platform. I mean,
Coco, if I showed you my DMs of people that were being just petty just for anything, let's say that I will be recording this, right? I will record this. Let's say Mary didn't want her fucking messages to be seen. She would text me like people would text me like, "Oh, can you take the video now? Because I didn't want this message." And like shit like that. Like and it's not even there. You know what I'm saying? And
mm,
I never said no. I like fuck because if I didn't, then they would tell their friend, and then they would be like, "Oh, he's a fucking dick," and I was like, "Fuck it." It was less of a headache. You know what I'm saying? I just take the motherfucker down and get it over with. Shut your mouth. That's it.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, if you don't want something out there, don't put it up on the fucking
Exactly.
internet.
Exactly, but some like I always say, don't ever trust nobody, even including yourself, because sometimes we say shit with emotion. We fight with emotion. Let's say somebody comes at you, like let's say somebody like I'm trashing somebody right now, and then somebody wants to react. They go to a live stream and they'll start talking shit about me, but they'll probably say shit that don't mean because they're mad. But then
Yeah,
somebody records it, and then they don't want that part of themselves out there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
But I understand what you're saying. Don't. If you don't want it out there, don't say it. I understand.
Don't mind me. I'm grabbing a cracker. I put out what I want. If they get it, they do. If they don't, they don't.
You grabbing a fruit cup?
And then I put it. See, I don't know. I always get rid of my live streams, most of them, or videos, just because I feel like it.
You don't save them?
Uh-uh. Well, it depends. What
I
was the
think
subject?
I've ever been on a panel one time when I was drunk, but that was quite some time ago.
Whose dog is that?
Mine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, Stewie's got one too, so I don't.
You see but that dog Emma, that dog I got her. My brother gave it to me when my little girl was born. When my second little girl was born, so they grew up with my kids. But when I had a when I because they broke in my apartment when I lived by myself. When I got separated, they broke in my apartment twice. They took all my shit, right?
Hmm.
So I like fuck it because my dog was little, whatever. So I gave it back to my brother because my mom because we already had a cat. We already had a dog. We already had two pit bulls here at my mom's house. We
Right.
had Soul and Gasper, so we didn't want to have three dogs. So my brother took it back, but my brother got attached to it that I never took her back. Now we don't have a dog right now because our dogs died. Our dog died last year, and then the other one died before the year before. And then my mom loved Casper. Like that was her dog. There was a big white pit bull. My mom loved him like a little boy because she just loved him.
That
And
was babe.
and then when he died, my mom was heartbroken. Because he had got cancer. And she was crying. I remember my mom crying for that dog. She loved that dog. So ever after that, she didn't want to have no more. She didn't want to get attached to something and then go away.
When it's heartbreaking when you go.
That dog would go with my mom everywhere. She would ride
Oh,
like my mom would drop off my dad at work when my dad before my dad retired and man the dog was all like he would protect my mom. Like I'm saying, my
mhm.
mom loved that dog.
Yeah. How old is yours, Jessica?
Lily,
Yeah, Miss Lily.
I'd say probably about 2 years old.
No, she's still really young. She's so cute too.
Emma's birthday is on it's on Christmas.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Aw, she's a little Christmas puppy.
And then when I got my girls right, I took them to my homeboy's house and we went over there. And my homeboy is kind of like my friend. My friend's like kind of like their uncle, whatever. And he had a little puppy, and my little girls like that puppy. Like, no, take him. Like, fuck no, And my little girl, she got mad at me. So that's why she started trolling me, right? Because she wanted the dog, and I was like, no, let me talk to your mom because I just gotten them, and like my kids could see through me, because like when I first, when I barely got them again, they knew that I was emotional. They knew that I was weak. So anything they wanted, I would give it to them. And my little one, oh my god, she's like, I want the dog. I want the dog. I want the dog. You gonna get the dog? And but I was like, I'm gonna get it, but your mom's gotta say yes, whatever. And her mom said no, so she looked like the bad guy, but she still blamed me for it though.
That's what you did there. You tried to lay it on moms.
No, but she still blamed me for it. It's like she said, you could have got it if you wanted.
Yeah, you're not fooling her.
Yeah.
They're a lot of work though.
It was a little tiny one. I mean, I could fit him in my hand, little tiny one.
Aw, maybe he was too young.
Uh, my little girls had a. I bought them a rabbit. They named him Rico,
Mm.
but they were rough on the rabbit, like because they were a little bit younger and they wanted to hug him and they were rough on the rabbit. The fucking rabbit ran away. Said fuck that.
Yeah, they were smushing on him, right?
My brother used to call my little girl Elmira from Tiny Toons. You know what I'm talking about? The,
Yes.
the one that would grab the bunny all the time, like I love you so much, and fucking bunny was choking.
Yeah, when they're really young, sometimes they're just not good with animals.
Yeah,
It's fun.
you was if you saw the rabbit's fucking eyes, like what the fuck?
So it just hit the skids. It just took off.
Yeah, he just I don't I guess he just one day he just disappeared and like in our house we have a lot of possums back there like the lady back there, she has a lot of plants, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot of animals. There's a lot of possums because they fight the cats underneath my house.
Yeah.
We have foundation work a couple of months ago, so our house got elevated. So sometimes there's cats underneath the house, and there's the possums, and they like I could hear them underneath the house like fighting shit. So I'm
Oh,
pretty sure. So I'm pretty sure the fucking somebody ate the rabbit or some fucking possum or something.
how did they? It wasn't in a cage.
Well, no, we had them in a cage, but we would leave them. We would leave them around the house in a little box sometimes. But the motherfucker ran away. And
Yeah.
we just one day we just showed up and he wasn't under the bed. He wasn't nowhere in the room. He was gone.
The coyotes got him. Coyotes.
He was. I think he was planning. He was planning to escape for a while. You can see it on his eye. You can see it on his eyes. He's like, "Fuck them."
Get these kids. I'll never forget when this little girl, she used to dress her cat up. And some cats are easygoing and they'll tolerate it. And he did. She was very gentle and she was nice to it. But she'd dress him like a little doll and put him in a little doll carriage and walk him around. And, his tail would go, but he'd never jump out. It was like he loved her. He slept with her. A cat, no less.
you know, I never been a cat person, but we had a cat in my other house, and well, she died. She died. She just showed up, and but there's this cat outside because like my neighbor has a lot of cats, and like one that lives in the back because she has a lot of plants and shit. She has like a fucking jungle back there, and one of the cats just showed up. But like that guy's never been in the cat's never been inside. He's never been loved or anything. And we just started feeding her, and she just showed up, right? So we call her Fluffy, and then and she's real pretty. She's a female, but then there's another one that showed up. We call him Gordo, cause he's cute. Yeah, but I think he has a lazy eye because when he looks at you, his fucking eyes look weird. But he's a cutie, and I just started feeding him. But he doesn't trust me yet. He doesn't let me get close to him. It took me like half a year for a Fluffy for her to get close to me forever for me to be able to pet her. And that's the thing with the other cat. He just started getting to know me.
Aww. So you're a cat person now. They're nice.
Well, see,
No,
now we're able to have cats because the dogs are not here anymore, and the cat just started showing up. Because before they couldn't show up because the dogs were here. Casper would run them off.
Right. That's
Now
what. See, I want a kitten. I think.
I think cats are a lot smarter and they're a lot slicker. They're like they don't give a fuck, Because my dog was smart, but man, he could be a dumbass sometimes. The cats are like more smart,
Yeah, they're definitely different. They're a whole different. And I think cats could learn how to do certain things. It's just that they're headstrong. They don't want to.
Is Jessica still on the call?
I'm still here.
Hey Jessica, I was gonna ask you. You remind. Hey, who was that dude in Vinny's panel? That dude and that lady that were fighting in the morning. The one you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that was Brian, and I don't know the name of the woman.
Laura. Okay, Laura. I never seen her before.
Vinny had another panel. He's been doing a lot of streams, huh?
Yeah, some weirdos. Really weirdo. Those people from the crime community are something else.
I don't know a lot of them. I know Blue Topaz said she's from.
Yeah, she's pretty nice, but like I'm talking about the other ones.
Oh, she said they were in Vinny's chat too.
Yeah, they were in there in the morning. I remember Blue Topaz when she was in Vinny's chat. Nobody would talk to her, and she's like, "I'm gonna leave." I was like, "Don't leave. I'll talk to you." And I started talking to her, and then she stayed. Then people started talking to her, but man, there's a lot of weirdos over there.
Oh, I didn't know that. I don't
Yeah,
really stay. Like I go and then I'll leave it on. It depends on what I'm doing. You know
yeah. I
what I
mean,
mean? Like sometimes I have the chat on and it's on, but I'm not right here watching it.
yeah. I'm off on Fridays because I work 4 10s, and I was off on Friday. And then my mom, because we were gonna build an apartment in our property. We already had the city come and do all this stuff, whatever. So we already have the drawings, we have everything, we have all the estimates. So we're gonna start getting the shit together. So we have a garage, and we have to take that shit down. We have to tear it down, and we have a lot of stuff. We had a lot of dolls, my little girl's shit. So my mom's like, we gotta get all that shit out of the way. And so my mom's like, let's fucking make a garage sale. because she was off anyway. So I had to get all the shit out there, and so I was out there just by myself, fucking on the phone. So I was able to stay on the chats, and then I had another one yesterday, and I only made like $18, but it wasn't about that money. It was just about getting the shit, you know. But we got everything. Yeah, I got everything in my truck. I'm gonna go donate it to the church tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
You know,
They can always use it for like.
I there was some dolls there was some dolls that I paid $35, fucking 29 19.99. There was a whole bunch of them. There was my my little girl, right, last year. She wanted to play a pee-wee ball, right? She wanted to play softball, right? So I got her like $300 worth of equipment. She only played one game and quit.
There, that is awful. I remember when my nephews were all signed up for karate,
Yeah.
they did the same thing. It was like you thought it was going to be fun. It is fun, but you still have to work.
And she was like, "Dad, the bat's too heavy. I don't want to play." And but well, I had to take it in the chin. I was like, "Fuck, what can I do? I mean, fuck it, you know." And then they wouldn't take the shit back in the academy because it was used. You know, the bats were a fucking ding. And so anyway, but, there was a lot of shit that I bought. It was the shoes. You know, they grew out of them, whatever. But there was shit that I bought and that I paid a lot of money. And then they're like, my mom's like, how much we gonna sell this? My mom's like $1.50 because it's a garage sale. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know it's
Yeah,
silly, right?
pay
When you have
$35.
kids, it's awful. You don't know what they're going to play with, or they think they want it because all the other kids have it, and then you buy it and they play with it for like 5 minutes and they're done.
You see, the thing is that I have two brothers, and my brothers spoil my girls, my sister-in-law, and then she has a lot of family on her side. And when I made the garage, people would come and look and shit, and they were like, "How much is this?" And then like people would get the dolls and whatever. I would feel bad, like, take it. I don't give a fuck, you know. All we wanted to do just get rid of the stuff.
We have stuff here we still have to get rid of. We have gas tanks that we have to get rid of, like not gas tanks,
Like
air
there's Twisted secretly a hoarder.
air
She hoards.
tanks. Me?
Yeah, you secretly a hoarder. She hoards plants in her kitchen.
I do. I have a lemon tree. I do. I have a lemon tree in my kitchen, and I have this other plant, but I really don't know what it is. But it's growing, and let me tell you, do you know how many times that I have went and watered that, and it's so dry, I can't believe it's not dead. And it's not a cactus, but let me tell you, it keeps on kicking. So forever, whoever wants plants, I'll find out what it is. I don't know what it is. It's got leaves, like heart leaves, kind of.
Marijuana plant.
They don't have no heart leaves. No, it's not that. It's not that. No, listen, if I had anything that was going to make money, it'd die. It'd be dead. Ah. Some people, they have their whole grow lights and all kinds of stuff. It's like you people are crazy.
Yeah, one of my neighbors just got busted not too long ago. Not one of my neighbors. It's a couple of blocks. Had a major drug fucking bust.
It's not is is it it must not be legal where you are, right? To grow or anything.
No, they just passed a law because there was a lot of people in jail for marijuana charges. They
Yeah.
just passed a law where it's a misdemeanor now. If you get caught with, like, I think less than an ounce, if you have less than an ounce, they will just give you a ticket, and then they will take the shit from you. But
Mm.
that's about it. Before before you would go to jail and get a felony. I remember one time we was riding, we had just bought like 4 ounces of weed, and it was like two of us, and then the fucking cops fucking pulled us over. We had to eat that shit.
Oh my gosh. You
Hey,
ate
but
it?
It was better than going to fucking jail.
True. True.
And the only reason we was able,
Smoke.
only, like the only reason we was able to eat all that shit because we had some water, we had something in the car. Because
Yuck. And it's like it smells like skunk. I hate it.
yeah, but see, but that was a while back. That was before I was started smoking the good shit. It was just some regular stupid weed. Now the weed that I smoked, that I was smoking, shit, that weed was stunk up my whole house.
I have to say, I don't smoke it, but I know people that do.
Weed.
I haven't smoked in probably about 3 years.
Weed is wonderful, man.
Jess.
Was that?
Jessica, you don't smoke?
Well, I have smoked weed in the past, but it's been about 3 years since I've smoked weed.
Oh, because I remember the other night on Sammy's, you were just trying to aggravate, whatchamacallit? What's her name? Ashley?
Oh my God. When I was on there, I said that I'm smoking a blunt and I'm doing crack and all of that.
You was annoying her. Yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, you go do you a blunt."
Serious? Did you honestly think I was being serious when I said all that stuff?
I didn't. I heard you say, "I don't know if you were," because some people do.
A lot of
And
people
it's
do.
legal where they are, so I don't. I don't know your laws. I don't know if
But I don't think crack's legal anywhere.
not crack. And I wasn't talking about crack. I was
You say, you
talking
say,
about.
you say crack right now?
Did I?
Yeah, you say weed and crack and acting like you were doing this.
That wasn't me. That was Jessica.
No, you said, well, so one of y'all did.
She's
Alex is confused. He's high again.
Jessica, why you so quiet? I want to hear your beautiful accent.
Because I was getting messages on Hangouts and I was reading them.
What are they saying? Stop talking about Sammy.
No, people making fun of her.
You know
Making
what?
fun of her.
Oops, I'm sorry, Jessica. Go ahead.
Saying, "Oh, I can't believe that she's still they're still talking while she's sleeping."
Oh, that we're talking.
No, Sammy. They were still on panel. They were still on panel talking while Sammy was asleep.
Oh, okay.
Her live stream is still going.
Oh, is
No,
it?
not now. Not now.
Mm.
Well, because they're all, East Coast lady.
Last time that JoJo, Momo Mouth, and Mandy was here. Remember, I was here, but I wasn't on panel. And then the next day, Sammy, somebody told Sammy. I think it was John that told Sammy. Somebody that we had that the people had been here, not me, but the girls had been here, and she was like, she was really mad.
But what does she say? Hillbilly? Dilly gaff.
Really.
Yeah, right.
I wouldn't trust Mandy as far as I could throw the bitch.
I don't know what to say about that. I know you don't like her.
Mandy, that's just she's a hippie chick and she just wants peace. Fuck off.
You're laughing a little too hard right there, Coco.
Because what can you say? You know what it is? Not everybody really is going to like everybody.
All she does is talk smack about everybody in private. And then she gets up on their panel 5 seconds later and she's like, "I love you, babes. You're my fucking daughter. Oh, I love you so much." Shut up.
Jesse. It just,
I
you
hate
know what it is?
all the fake love.
It's a lot of people, they just, I don't know. Not everybody is the same. Like
I'd rather be friends with someone that's a total cunt to me, to my face.
right.
At least I know what I'm dealing with. Instead of someone that sits there and, you know, tells me that they love me and they're my best friend and they love everything about me and they think I'm amazing, and then 5 seconds later they talk shit about me.
True.
I'm gonna talk shit about you as soon as we get off.
Yeah, it's coming.
Oh, you're boring anyway. Kind of to say.
What was that?
I said you're boring anyway.
I'm not
So you,
boring. Yeah, I'm boring most of the time.
Oh, Jessica, you know what though? For everything that you've said mean in your videos, I still think that
well, like I copped so much shit in private for that video I did about Tessa, right?
Which video? You made a couple of them.
The one I just did, the brand new one where I make fun of the fact that she's suffocating and whatever else.
Oh,
But the thing is that she's just as fucking vile. You know, she called my boyfriend up and she's calling him a nigger and all this stuff and asking him how we fuck and rah rah rah. And then she gets on here.
that is disgusting.
She's over in Corey's comment section talking disgusting shit about me, and then I retaliated and she screenshot it and she came over here to Twisted and she was like, Twisted, hurry up, check Twitter. You've got to go and see what this evil person's saying about this poor old lady.
When? Who? Today?
Tessa, a couple of weeks ago, she was in your stream and she was telling you to go and check Twitter because she wanted to send you a screenshot of what I said about her. I mean, what she
I
had
thought you were saying today. I'm like, did I miss her?
right now on the spot what I said, but I would have remembered that day. She wanted me to wanted you to know about it. All she had to do was come in the chat and tell me to say it, and I'll say it on panel.
crazy.
You and her, if the video was extremely harsh, but I don't know what she says to you. You know what I mean? So if she's saying stuff just as rotten, then, you know, you.
Well, not just as rotten. The thing is that she's being disgusting, and at the same time, before I uploaded the video outing all the messages and everything, right? It's like when I outed the messages about Mandy, and then Mandy was up on Pirate's panel, and Pirate was like, "Oh, the stupid bitch, fucking doxed herself." Yeah, I doxed myself, moron, because I was already doxed by Tessa. She'd sent everybody my phone number and my address in private.
Yeah, see, you just don't do that. See, when you start doing stuff like that, you're going to get something back. You absolutely are. And then you're very lucky if it's only a video.
If people fight fair with me,
Right.
then I fight fair back.
Right.
You know, but if you're going to fight dirty, that's fine. Okay, I can fight dirty too.
Right. Yes, I hear what you're saying there, because there are, and it's just sad but true. There are some people who
went around telling people, right, that she thought that the phone number she was texting and calling was my phone and that she didn't realize it was my boyfriend's phone, right? But what happened with that is she had told me that she had a stroke and she was sick and all of that crap. And I felt bad for her. So I was like, here's my home, like my landline number. And also, here's my boyfriend's number because my phone was stolen. I just got a new one. And my SIM card hasn't been activated yet.
Wait
right?
1 second, Jessica. Good night, East Coast lady. She said good night, Stewie.
Good night.
Jessica too. Panel.
No. So, you know, what was I saying? Yeah, the phone number. So she knew that it was my boyfriend's number, right? And anyway, she ended up calling him when we were friends, me and Tessa, still when we were still friends. She called him. He answered the phone and he said, yeah, this is my phone. And they had a conversation, right? And then literally a few days later when we started fighting, she sent him a text message and she said, oh, Jessica, by the way, I wouldn't be telling everyone on, certain people online that your partner has legal issues. And she done that on purpose because she knew it was his phone and she wanted him to come and fight with me about that.
Damn.
Right?
That's dirty.
She's trying to cause issues in my real fucking life.
Yes, that's dirty.
And then comes on here and pretends that she's some sad old lady. That's not the case, because like I've said to you in private, Twisted,
Yeah.
She was telling me that she had a stroke and she had a speech therapist and a nurse that was showering her, and she was in therapy and she couldn't move and she couldn't talk and she couldn't do anything. And then literally a week later, she's jumping on panels, she's making phone calls, she's typing up a storm in fucking side chat. So, I mean, that's a pretty miraculous, recovery for someone that's had this chronic stroke.
Yes, it is. It is. What have I heard about her getting? She got money from
Cooper.
Oh, she got money from. She didn't get the money, but she was asking for money from Copper K. I've seen the screenshot, so it's true. She was asking Copper K for money, and she was also asking Marie Laveau for money as well, because Copper K and Marie Laveau are friends, right? So what they did, because they thought, oh, well, she's had a stroke, so we'll help her out. So they were both going to combine their money and take turns at sending her money every week, right? Because Tessa was telling them this story, saying, "Oh, I'm hungry and I can't afford to buy my shopping," and rah rah rah.
And you don't believe that at all? That
I don't believe that at all. The stories they just don't add up. They don't add up. I honestly believe that those few weeks that she disappeared, that she was just off under a fake troll named Trolling. And then she came back and she had to make up some excuse. And the excuse was that she had a stroke.
Shit.
Probably would have been best if she actually did have a stroke, then she wouldn't be here causing all this trouble.
Shit.
You would assume not. I mean, you would be busy recuperating, I would hope.
I mean, it's one story after the other. I mean, she told me a bit about her daughter and how her daughter died and she overdosed on drugs and whatever else. And, when we were friends, she was like, oh, my daughter that died, her name was Jessica, and you look like her and you remind me of her. And I think that's why we're so close. And she was just using it as a play. I don't even believe that she has a dead daughter.
Wow.
You know what it is? You just don't know people. You know what I mean? You just don't.
Well, I mean, I knew what she was like. I've known her for 3 years. We weren't talking in private for 3 years,
Right.
but I've known of her, for that long. She's been around as Karen Peters, then she was Stephanie O'Neill, then she was Faye Simpson, and then she was Tessa Brown, and then she's on Facebook under a different name, under 3 different names, and then she's on Twitter under all these different names. And she's hiding her identity all the time and making up all these sad fucking stories for sympathy. It's like, whatever. I knew what she was, but the point is that I felt maybe that, she was lonely because I knew a little bit about her story and, I had spoken to her personally in private. And I thought maybe, because she is older, I thought maybe, she's this way because she's hurt and she's lonely and sad and, and people just misunderstand her. And so I was actually a true friend to her. And
Right.
I did, I covered up for her multiple times. I lied for her multiple times. I always had her back no matter what. And just because I had a change of heart and said to her, look, I don't want to troll anymore and I just want to just coexist. with these people. And there was certain people that I said that I was sorry to, that I wasn't really sorry, but I just wanted it to fucking end.
Right.
And move on with it. And she messaged me and she was like, you can't, play in two sand pits at the same time. She was just bitter and, she felt betrayed or whatever. And I gave her time and I thought I'll just give her a bit of time to cool off. But then I was up on Beck's panel and I was shocked when Joe jumped up on panel and she was like, oh, I've been sent these screenshots from Tessa. And I was like, oh, my God, like, I didn't think that she would do that and betray me like that. And then when I went after her, she's like going around saying, all you're doing, Jessica, is showing everyone what a horrible person you are. Like, the reason
the first thing is
everything that I did, all those messages between me and Mandy and everything, I didn't do that to be a cunt. I did that because I just wanted anyone who was involved in any of the shit talk and the trolling or anything like that to be put up there on the platter with me, because I was, up on people's panels and I was, constantly explaining myself and apologising and explaining the whole situation to everyone over and over and over again and taking all the heat. And then, these people that were involved in it were going around and stabbing me in the back and saying, oh, she's horrible, she's a troll, she's the this, she's never going to change. And even Mandy, who said, oh, I did nothing to you, she did do something to me, because she knew about me saying that I was going to troll Sammy and get information. I messaged her, told her about it, and I said, can you pass that message on to Vinny, because me and Vinny don't talk in private.
Right.
And she was like, yeah, I sent the message, right? Then she jumps up on Vinny's panel when it was outed, and she was like, oh, I didn't know about it, rah, 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 rah. And then she jumps up on Sammy's panel, and she's like outing things about me and saying, oh, well, Jess did that, and rah, 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 and throwing me under the bus. And I was like, well, you know what? Fuck you. I'm just going to upload the messages and expose everything. And I did that. And still everybody's like, oh, Mandy's a sweetheart and she's not the same as Jess because Jess does it out of spite and because she's a horrible person, but Mandy does it because she just wants to be friends with everyone. That's a load of shit. She's fake. She sits up on people's panels and kisses their ass, pretends to be their friend, and then goes in private and talks shit about them.
Next
I'll
time,
tell you what, though, I'm not gonna be lying about anybody. Like, if on this platform, I wouldn't lie for any of these people.
next time you expose somebody, if you do a video, make sure you scroll a little bit slower.
Well, I had a few people that left comments telling me that, Alex, but when you're scrolling through like hundreds of messages, you get tired.
Make a 4-part video or something. Make a 5-minute video, 10-minute video. Cause man, I had to pause and pause and pause and God.
That, Jess, that is the truth. You could have cut it into more videos that way.
You get more views.
Yep.
It's not about the views anyway, but it's it's
Unless, if you don't care about the views, they can watch it on slow motion, put it on a, but if you do want the views,
and
cut it up, because then you'll get more of them.
not only that, but people will read the messages a lot better, you know what I'm saying, and get the information, process the information a lot better than fucking scrolling.
Yeah, they will, because sometimes it seems like too long.
Yeah, I meant to ask you, what are those gorilla videos about? Just
Well, the first one I did when I used the app to turn me into the orangutan. I went and watched one of Beck's live streams, and then I typed out everything that she said.
Oh, okay.
there and like basically read the script of what she was saying. So I
You,
was
you,
implying she was an orangutan.
oh,
And then
okay.
when I did the second video, I was like saying, oh, you know, random orangutan raped someone.
You know that voice. I mean, I can't stand that little on the Snapchat filter, whatever. I can't stand that shit. I don't. That's why when I watched it, I was like, "What the fuck?" I'm trying to understand. I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know what the hell that is." I just,
I don't know.
That's
Everybody's
the
like
only
into the
time.
Snapchat
That's the
things.
only time that you'll ever hear me sing is when I have that Snapchat filter voice on.
Why, Jessica?
I think Corey.
Auto-tune.
I think Corey has a nice voice. She can be a good singer.
Who?
Corey.
Yeah, totally. Celine Dion.
No, I'm being honest. She has a really. That's one thing that I like about her. Also, her voice.
I never heard her sing.
Not sing, but when she talks, when she speaks.
Oh,
She needs to sing Amazing Grace like Beck.
she's here, Jessica. Can you
When-
see the chat?
I cracked up when she said when y'all were making fun of her that she was an American Idol. No, not American Idol. What's it? American Got Talent or some shit.
Australian Idol.
Australia.
On the show like
Hi,
20 something years ago when it wasn't even out in
Joe.
Australia. So
It's not possible. So, how's the cat, Joe?
Well, we're still streaming, obviously.
We're still here, just chatting away about nothing important, just stuff. How is the cat? He's better, right? Antibiotics. I'm telling you, it's the stress, Joe. Your cat's got a cold.
I actually had the funniest experience. I had this really strange woman call my phone, right? And she knew about my account on YouTube, but she also knew, like, she knew personal things about me from in my real life. I actually think it was like a neighbor or something. And maybe she got my number from my video when I doxed it. And then somehow she contacted Tessa because she was saying all this she was saying all this stuff about how Tessa was like ill and why am I terrorizing an old lady and stuff like that. But she knew things about like my personal life. Like she knew about an incident when I had a house party and there was like police and stuff called, right? And so I found it odd that she knew that because I've never mentioned that to anyone online. And she also knew that I didn't buy my car, that my mum bought it. So it was odd that she knew that personal stuff that I've never shared with anyone before.
Well, the police would know.
Hey, who's that rebel without a cause, idiot?
An
I
idiot.
honestly believe that is Tessa.
Okay.
It was really weird too because the first time
I've never seen that person before up until the point I was fighting with Tessa and then they were commenting all over my videos.
Yeah, she tried to troll me and try to be fucking racist. She can't even spell Mexican or illegal. And she,
That's when people are trolling, they purposely do stuff like that so you can't spot.
yeah, maybe, but I've seen the way she spells, and like I said, like she was being like homophobic towards you. I don't know if you saw those messages. I deleted them. I blocked her or whatever from my channel. When she was calling Beanie G a pedophile. Fucking
You're a
idiot.
racist and a pedophile.
Yeah.
I ended up blocking Rebel too. The first time that they were in my chat, they were nice. And the second time, just started running off at the lip, and it was like, beep. I'm not going to play games with you,
I had never seen you kind of mad until that day when Tonka showed up. Remember?
What?
You
What
remember?
did I do?
No, you got real spice. Like, you ain't gotta fuck with me.
Well,
Pretty funny. I was like, what the fuck?
she was trying to play a game. Don't play with me, 'cause I don't like that. You know what I mean? She got all weirded out. Like, she's just an odd person.
What's going on, Mary? Is Corey still in the chat? I want to tell her how much I love her. Hey, Corey, I'm not wearing a bonnet. That was a pretty funny video, man.
I
What
didn't
time?
see that. What was that? Was about Uni and her bonnet?
It was pretty funny.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, didn't know.
And she says, "Good morning, good afternoon. Now go fuck yourself."
Yeah, she does, right? Unitonica says that.
My favorite video that Corey ever done was the one where she's on the toilet imitating Uni. I found that pretty funny.
I didn't see that one either.
I never got to see, like, people had sent me screenshots and stuff of when Uni was in the closet and when Uni was on the toilet, but I never got to see it firsthand because I'm not sub to her, so I don't really watch.
Yeah, no. She really did a live stream while she was on the toilet?
Well, what happened, I think, was she didn't realize that the camera was on.
Oh!
And then it was like pointing down at her while she was on the loo.
That's messed up. That is. Mary says same streams and toilet is hilarious together. It is. I saw Megan P on the stream.
Well, there's a community of people that live stream flushing things down the toilet, and that's what the whole community is about.
She was dragging my kind up on.
People will watch anything. They will. What is so interesting about flushing something down a toilet?
Send Corey a link. That way, Momo and her can make up.
No.
Yeah, I can't see going back from that. Joe said bed streams, now toilet streams. Okay, I'm out. Laugh out loud. I know it's crazy.
You tried to make up on Vinny's panel, but you missed it,
Alex. The what?
You missed it because me and her already tried to make up on Vinny's panel.
I didn't see. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that either. When was that?
It was a while ago.
Oh. You have air freshener.
Remember, like y'all together, like people intimidated because y'all together, like y'all make a good team, Think about that, People want to see you apart because, it's easier to fight y'all when y'all not together. But if y'all together,
Divide and conquer.
there you go. But I will tell you what,
Alex.
I know what you're saying. I'm just joking, but you know what I'm saying. Potpourri.
You know what I'm saying. Potpourri. I'm gonna get right out of this right now.
No, I'm friends publicly with people like Irish and Kirsty and stuff like that because you can't not be friends with them publicly because they do panels and stuff, right? But most of the people that I'm friends with, I keep them private for a reason, and that reason is because most of them are basically like informants and they're friends with certain people that I may have issues with. And so then, if I have a fight with someone, I can just pull out some information from that person.
Oh yeah, you don't have to say how you know what you're saying.
How this is like, don't out your stuff, Jeff.
Like me, I would never say nothing on a DM that I won't say to nobody's face, you know.
Stewie wants a link.
What, you know, but I know what you're saying, Momo. Like here in this community, nothing surprises me. It really doesn't, you know. Like from the shit that I saw today, I was like, what the fuck? And shit that I've seen, it like,
It's just disgusting.
That's what everyone thought that I was doing with Tessa. They thought that me and her were like fake fighting and we were having this fake fight so everybody would trust me over on Sammy's.
see, I'm not that invested in that fucking, you know. I'm online a lot of the times because I have the free time and I had the free time when I was at work and stuff. But that's about it, you know. But
Uncrustable.
to get fucking emotionally like invested that fucking bad, like hell no.
Yeah, no, it's not worth it unless something important
But
involved or something that
sometimes.
gets your values or your morals. Uncrustables, I remember those.
But sometimes you do get no matter what you get invested. Like even if you don't want to, like me, I used to tell people don't get emotionally invested because this and that, and then sometimes like what the fuck, I catch myself doing the same thing. I was like, no, it's not cool.
Well, I was pretty invested a few days ago when I was in the side chat. I was cooking dinner at the same time. I actually sent Irish a video because I was cooking dinner and then I forgot that it was on the stove and the hot plate caught on fire because I was in the side chat running my mouth.
She's still got Iris blocked over there.
Yeah, well, she blocked her last night because Irish was like, "You're a 40-year-old woman and you're pathetic and whatever else."
Yeah, and you sit on your bed swinging your head with sunglasses on.
What are you talking about, Mary? Stewie, when we gonna go get me with boss?
Who's Eric?
Hey,
Eric?
David.
That was a guy that what is that?
Todd?
Remember
Diane?
that? Yeah, they liked the tweet and then he got attacked. Remember?
No. Eric?
Yeah, remember he liked a tweet or something like a guy wearing diapers. Remember? Some shit like that. Like he was on Twitter and he liked some posts. Like he was into like baby role play. I guess I don't know. And then he got attacked
Yeah,
and it
I
was a big.
heard something about that, but I can't remember who the person was. But yeah, I remember.
Oh, Lord.
And everybody was saying that he was a pedophile because he
Yeah,
was in. Yeah.
That's a fetish. That's not. That would be listed as a.
I mean, you know what it's like though, Twisted. Like people will take the tiniest thing
And try to twist it
and
up.
run with it.
hello, chippy chick.
Hippie chick is
Like
here and said hello, Jessica.
I remember Mary. She used to write hard for Unitonka and Corey, and those Unitonka had a lot of good friends. She just pushed them away. But yeah,
Well,
I
she's
actually do
rude.
not care for people here. I do care. I wish they didn't sometimes.
She's very rude. I seen the way she treated people in her chat. I think the other day, Velvet Mary said something. She wasn't even talking about anything. And and Uni called her a liar and blocked her. It's like, what are you even? Oh, you people are.
Sometimes I try to understand her and put myself in her shoes sometimes, but
You
it's
can't do it.
it's because like I can see why sometimes she could be defensive because she's getting attacked all the time, but but she brings a lot of it on herself.
Yes, she does.
Like I
Hi,
said,
chick.
I don't say nothing because I don't want to be in her next video or in her next stream, or else I won't provide receipts.
Listen, the only thing that I really know is race baiting and what else do I know? Hmm. She's extremely paranoid about people taking her subscribers or her viewers. She's just paranoid. Midwestern Mary, I asked her to put the clip up where I defended Whitio. Oh yeah, Whitio. Where I defended Whitty and the family stuff.
I hope Witty is all right because I seen a little bit of her stream last night and hope she's all right.
I don't watch her either. I don't where is she? Nope, don't watch her.
There's
I
a lot of people. There's a lot of people that I don't watch because when I had my other channel, I was subscribed to everybody. But then when I got this channel, I there's a lot of people that I didn't subscribe to.
me too. Let me see. Wicked Widow
Be-
is her name, I think now. I don't know her. I just know unique
I
paranoid
remember when
sent herself a racist letter.
I was, kind of fighting with Alex, and I unsubbed a week. So I was like, "Fuck you, I'm unsubbed." But I still watched your videos though, even though I unsubbed.
I know,
What
I
she
know.
wasn't happy.
Everybody would, even if they say they didn't, if they hated me, they watched it because at one time or another, you watch one of my videos because everybody wants to know what's up, and I had all the hot shit. My videos were ghetto. You could hear me sneezing, smoking weed, working, fucking driving. But my videos were, they were always made with love and they were honest, and everybody would catch up, and like I said,
Well,
I would still be making them if people. The only thing that I ever asked was my privacy to be respected. That's all I ever wanted. I didn't want no money. I didn't want no fucking. I didn't want no things. I didn't want nothing. I didn't want no compliments. I didn't want nobody telling me I'm a great dad, a great guy. I didn't want nothing. I just wanted my privacy to be respected. And look what it got me. Making video. That's
when you first came along, and you weren't really speaking in your videos, but sometimes you would hear you giggling. Um, there was me and a few other people in private, and we thought that you were a woman.
No, 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 no. There was one video. There was one video. It's one of my favorite videos when my girl spent the night, and I was sneaking because they sleep in the other room, right? And my girl couldn't go to sleep, and she went in there and told me, "Dad, you gonna get off the phone? You could because it was a recording. I was recording. You could hear. You need to get off the phone and go to sleep." She told me that, and not a lot of people caught it. Like people would, I like not a lot of people caught it, and I thought they were, and then I would just send it to the people that I care. Like check this out, and they could hear my little girl. Apparently, I sound like Embry.
The only thing I know about Embry is what Mama Beth's
How long
girl
were you
out
around in the
talking to
community
her.
before you started uploading videos?
What was that?
How long were you around in the community before you started
Uh,
uploading videos?
maybe man, I don't know. Look, I'm gonna tell you how it started. Uh, I started another community, right? When the only reason that I ever came to YouTube was because I used to run the street. I was never home, right? And then when I got separated, I was making good money. I was fucking around. I was doing all kinds of shit, and then when I got separated, at one time I was broke. I started paying child support. I was broke, and I was living in my parents' house. I didn't have my kids. All the people that I was running with were gone. You know what I'm saying? My money was gone, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, I gotta save my money. I gotta be responsible. I gotta start working more. So that's what I did. I used YouTube as a platform to keep me out of trouble. So I came to YouTube and I found I started I didn't know how to make a channel. Whatever. I started in the MMA community. Then I kind of branched to the mudbang community, and there was these girls that I used to hang out with. One of them name was Jenny Snacks, and the other one was just Angel, and they were just like 20 of us. It was like a small community, and they used to fight every night. And we used to, we used to get off of work, and we used to leave for those streams because they would go back and forward, and there was a whole bunch. But then one girl fucking left the community, and then one time on my recommended list, it was Mama Bear. So I went in there, the first thing that I noticed that she had like 129 dislikes and like 21 likes. So I went in there, and she was bitching, and I say, "Hey, why you got so many dislikes?" And she blocked me. So I went in my other account, and I say, "Hey, why you block me?" I only asked and they blocked me. And then I went to my other account, and they blocked me. So I went again. I said, "Fuck you! Why you block me?" Right? So they blocked me. Then she started talking about somebody that was stealing vegetables, and John. She started saying about John Daly, and I was like, "Who the fuck are these people?" So I searched them, and then I found Pirate, I found Stephanie Brown. I just so then it was probably about, but that back then I was a troll. I was just trolling. Probably about a month for 3 weeks, I started uploading Mama Bear's videos, right? But it was I came when I came over with a couple other guys from the other community that were trolls. I came over with a couple, like three or four guys, right? But then those guys didn't like the community, so they went back to the other community, right? So I started going into chats, and then Mama Bear would say a lot of shit. So I started recording small clips, like 1 minute clips and stuff. And then I would go in the chats, and they would be like, "Yeah, Mama Bear said this." I was like, "Hey, check it out! I got the clip." And everybody like, "Hey, Stewie got the clip." So then I had like 60 subscribers. Then I had 100, and then 200, and then I had 800. And I was like, "What the fuck?" But I was in the community for about 3 weeks, and I started posting videos. But I was posting videos before, but not about Mama Bear.
And that's where it all began.
That's where it all began.
That was the start of it all.
Mama Bear. That's Mama Bear. But I started with Mama Bear, and then I didn't think it was fair that I was just posting shit about Mama Bear, and then I started posting the people that she was attacking, and then people they would come into my comment section and drop links like, "Hey, check this out. Hey, check this person out. Hey, look this out. This." So I started subscribing to everybody, and I would always ask, "Hey, you think I could post whatever?" And they were like, "Yeah, yeah, post it." And then I just, that's how. And everybody thought that it was a couple of guys, and it was just me with different accounts. 'Cause- no, not like Stewie accounts. It was Stewie accounts, because I would use different accounts to send my links and shit, like to send them to myself and stuff, to send the timestamps and stuff. But it's always been me. Like kind of towards the end, like Auto May, and there was a couple of people that would help me, like send me the timestamps, or like, "Hey, check this out," and this. But they would never really record anything for me. And they were just like, "Hey, check this out," "Hey," but I did all the recording always.
Hmm.
I'm tired.
Me too. Oh,
That's
you're reading my comment. I am. I'm tired.
no problem.
And I'm just, you know, sick of, what I'm sick of?
What are you sick of?
Scrounges.
Sick of what?
Flowers.
Scrounge people.
When is your people gonna get there?
That's what I was just going to say too. Mary says I'm sick of Mondays in about a half an hour. So I have to cut the stream and get ready, do my stuff. There's a few things I want to do. I just put crackers on the table and,
Crackers.
crackers. Yeah, I got to clean up what I messed. I have to have things, I'm a perfectionist.
No, you gotta have steaks and soups and salads and all that stuff.
No, but I have to have something for them when they come. You know,
Cracker and cheese.
that's how we do stuff. We have to have, you got to you got to be the good hostess, and
Mary said, don't be a racist, saying cracker." Okay, hey, it was fun being here. Hey, Jessica, it was fun being here with you too.
yes, and we will do it again, of course, soon. Maybe not real soon, because you know what? I get tired of it. But
Yeah,
you guys, I will talk to you again. Thank you very much for popping up.
thanks everybody. Bye. Have a good. I'm gonna be off all week. I'm gonna be on vacation, so I'm not gonna be on. But everybody, all the lurkers, have a good day at work. Have a good work week. Stay safe.
Yes, enjoy yourself. Bye, Jessica. Bye,
Bye.
Alex.
Bye.
Bye.
Buddy.
Bye.